So, where did we leave off last time? Let's see.
I was getting accused of murdering a
Oh
child.
yeah, I remember that part. Yeah.
Not just a child, your child.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
great.
right. Funny how that happens, huh?
Yeah. So last game, you visited the Wandering Emporium. You were not trusting at all of the guy who was running it, and you didn't end up really buying anything. You did send a letter to Holly Thornton, which was pretty amusing. You also, what else did you do? You didn't really do anything else there. Trying to remember the last conversation you had with. You were offered to kill the owner of the Wandering Emporium for some gold or soul coins, I believe.
Tokens, yeah.
Yeah, but you decided not to do that. In fact, you ended up going to the owner and telling him about it, which he kind of laughed because he pretty much already knew about the death, I don't know, contracts that this guy is always putting out on him. After you left the Wandering Emporium, you guys were attacked by some warlords. You ended up killing one who was on a bike, and then the rest of them kind of slowed down and went and took care of their fallen comrade while you guys escaped. Then you came upon these bearded devils that were destroying these black trees that were sprouting out from this bubbling black goo lake. You noticed that they were also picking on another bearded devil. You approached them, but it turned out into a fight, of course. And you ended up killing all of them except one, the one that they were picking on, who turns out he had some kind of head injury which caused him to turn good.
Yeah, that sounds about accurate.
I think isn't that what Costa got?
I think everybody who's ever been good has just suffered some sort of head injury.
Yeah. And then you found some soul coins on them, and that's when you guys realized that you can talk to these soul coins. One of them was a murderer, but then you also found a soul coin that was sounded like a little child who said that his mom, Leandra, had killed him, which started this huge conversation and debate behind her back about what you should do and if you should trust her. Costa seemed really adamant about not trusting her. It's pretty funny. And that's kind of, I think, was that where we left off?
Sounds accurate. And honestly, I feel like Costa was more adamant about cutting her head off than not trusting her. But
yeah, I think there was a murder threat for sure. Yeah, it's fine.
So
also forgot to mention that.
And Lulu, the little shit, tried to instigate things. I have not forgotten that Lulu's like, ooh, maybe she did it. We don't know why she's here. That fucking bitch. Oh my god, that stupid elephant.
Ah, poor Lulu.
Also forgot to mention we found
She's
out the
trying to get me beheaded.
What was that, Jay?
I said we also forgot the fact that we found out the soul tokens are the size of Michelin fucking tires.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Rendar's the one who's got to carry them all around because none of us can heft that shit.
Yeah.
So he does have them all?
Well, no, Rendar's not carrying them right now, but
I think we loaded them into one of the vehicles, didn't we?
Yeah, I'll just put them in the back of the car
I think
with a spare
so.
tire.
Okay.
Actually, we can spend one of them right now for the big chomper car we have.
Oh, is it
They
running
got
low?
run out yet, have they? I don't think it was. I think they're still okay.
Yeah, but it's not going to be able to keep up with our car, with our vehicle. Because there's like a 48, there's about a 48-hour difference in fuel.
Don't you only have like 12 hours left?
What the heck? No, the last time we checked, it was like 70. We only spent a couple hours on the road, Sebastian.
That's right. It was a lot.
I'm trying to say 12
For some reason,
here. Jesus Christ.
I have 12. Well, I had 16 hours left. So
That's probably on the.
I think you meant 61. You typed it backward.
I mean, I'll take 12 if you want.
No, I think you meant 16 on the big one.
Yeah, okay, that's right. 16 on the big one.
Because the big one only had
Tryna-
24 to begin with, around there. It's been about 8 hours or so.
I wrote it down. Here we go. I don't know. Guess we'll have to go back in some notes. All right. So I don't believe you guys went anywhere after, right? You're having this conversation, and you guys are still sitting in your war machines.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you do?
I don't know. Are they still trying to kill me?
Yeah. What are you? What did the group decide to do with
I
Leandra?
think we talked. I think we talked Costa down and came to the conclusion that it's probably not her kid.
Most likely. Still have we can still
Yeah,
have
we
our
established it was a human kid.
we
wasn't
can
me.
still have our suspicions.
I say we
Yeah,
just
I mean-
table the idea for now. We can revisit later.
But for now,
Let's be
Leandra is
honest.
off the
If
hook.
any of you find out it was me, you could kill me in like one go. It's not a problem.
Yes, but you're probably our only way out of here. Anyways, we'll table the idea. You may live another day for now.
Yeah, that's all I asked.
All right. So y'all hop back in your machines.
Uh-huh.
Sounds
Yeah,
about
we're
right.
taking off.
All right. Yeah, you guys.
I drive ours straight off a cliff.
Yeah. Do you? Let me know. Secretly send it to me. I'll just narrate it
I'll
happening.
tell you what the code was.
That'll be
I have
awesome.
dimension door.
No. I have counterspell.
That
But you're,
would be
but you're
amazing.
driving.
That's
You
okay.
can cast a spell. Oh my god. That would be pretty awesome.
I do not do that.
I just shake the flaming skull at you menacingly. I don't do spells, but he does.
Well, nobody said you could touch Gary. Amadeus is the sole possessor of Gary at the moment.
I suppose that's fair.
Yeah, so you guys continue your travels. As you guys are traveling,
Wait.
Yep.
Throughout our travels, throughout all the demons we've slayed on the road, have any of them sported a pair of goggles, like sand goggles of any sort?
roll me a perception check. No.
I'm gonna put goggles on Gary.
Poor Gary. Eyes are dried out. His eye sockets.
Well, it's not really even they're like jewels instead of actual eyeballs, but I just thought it'd be funny to put them on.
No, that would have been. If you had said that first, that probably. No, I'm kidding. So, you guys are traveling through this barren landscape. Up ahead, you hear Lulu has her head sticking out the window, and then she starts talking to you guys. Says, "I think there it is. There it is." And up ahead, you guys can see this kind of dark tower, kind of jutting up out of the ground. As you get closer, you realize it's an iron tower, and this iron tower rises atop an island on the lake of boiling blood. No windows penetrate the tower's walls, and its only visible door opens onto a high balcony. Red lightning crackles constantly between two horns of metal on the tower's roof.
Question:
Yes.
Is blood denser than oil?
I feel
No.
like it isn't. I feel like blood would float on top of oil.
So technically, it'd just be a river of blood with the oil underneath.
Unless it's churning, in which case you'd probably see a mixture of the two.
It might be a little common. Yeah, I mean, if it's churning, yeah. I mean, it kind of look like ketchup and mustard, that kind of combination swirl.
Very charming.
All right. Yeah. So as you guys approach it, you also notice there are a bunch of devils
Is
surround.
this familiar to Lulu?
When you guys get closer, you hear her say, "Oh, I'm sorry. This isn't it. It looks like it from
Turn
afar."
turn around.
You see, so I'll just show what you see. You see these devils all hanging out. They're just like you see a lot of them standing around talking to each other. You see a few of them fighting with each other, pushing each other around. And at the top of this tower, the door opens. Standing up on the tower, you see this wizard. He is. He looks like he has a stern face. He has a dark goatee on, bald head. His skin is like a light brown. And once he comes out, you notice that all the devils just stop and look up at him. And he starts to talk.
Does he have
Is it-
tattoos? Let's start with you, Giovanni.
Is he tattooed all over?
No.
All right, we're good, guys.
What you say, Greg?
Does he look like Ming the Merciless?
I don't know who that looks like.
The baddie from Flash Gordon.
Oh. No. Leandra, give me a history check. I mean, I don't even think you probably have. But yeah, I just want to see.
24.
You definitely recognize this wizard. You've seen his spells before. You probably never casted one. But no, maybe you have. It's Mordenkainen. Yes, you recognize Mordenkainen. Talking
I've
to
been there,
these
kind of.
devils.
I've summoned Mordenkainen's faithful watchdog.
Okay, and you're inside your machine?
Yes, and it casts magic missile at the darkness.
Shit.
What? Wait,
Nobody's seen that skit? God damn it.
Do we want to stop and ask for directions? Maybe that, I don't know, Baldy has a good idea where we're going.
Mordenkainen?
I don't know.
I think
Do you know him? Have you met him before?
No, but I know of him. I've studied his spells. He's kind of famous in the wizard world.
It's kind of a big deal.
Oh, so he's famous with the nerds, eh?
Yeah, he's kind of a bit of a
He
big
smells of rich mahogany. And then down
Yes.
books.
Well, I don't know. What
Is
What
he
the fuck is he
famous for
doing?
annihilating people for asking him questions?
I wouldn't know. But then again, if people got killed when they asked them questions, we wouldn't know if they did.
Fair point.
Well, if he's the one who created spells that all wizards use, he must be a semi-good person.
I mean, he's got a league of devils out here.
Yeah, you see him pointing.
I think I'd qualify that as good.
Sorry. You see him pointing to some, and they like step out of the crowd and walk forward as you guys are watching. You see others start fighting. When he points at one, someone might start fighting that person.
Well, he's probably just training them, putting them through the paces, as they say.
Maybe. I mean, we can't really judge someone for having an army of devils. We've acquired an interesting amount of people here.
Would he be able to find a bloody great sword that's been lost somewhere down here?
If anyone could, potentially him.
Just kind of look inquisitively at everybody in my vehicle. Huh?
I mean, it would be interesting to speak to him.
Well, there is a slight problem with that. If he takes up interest in said sword, because we told him about it, then we can't fulfill Nat Maggie's part of the deal.
Do we care as long as he sends us home?
Well, I don't know if he can.
I mean, anyone can send you. I could send us home, but it would just be scattered.
Yes, and I don't fancy walking back to Neverwinter. Ugh.
Well, you might end up in Neverwinter. Who
But you
knows?
say he's a pretty big deal. Maybe he has a way to get us back
Oh,
where we
anyone
want to go.
plane shift would probably be him. I
Well,
mean,
we might as
he's
well
invented stuff.
we might as well ask. He's famous after all. He's a celebrity.
Yeah, actually, one I wouldn't mind meeting, studying from.
And of course, me being a celebrity myself, we must establish connections, a network.
Right, yes.
You know, you scratch my back, I scratch yours.
Is that
Favor
what they
for
call
a
it?
favor.
All right. I mean, how do we get through the devil? As if he decides that we're intruders, though. We don't exactly have a path to safety.
Well, we shall stop close by and wave greetings.
All right. On your head.
Do a drive-by wave. Whee!
That may be seen as too aggressive.
Do our vehicles have horns?
It's got Dixie horns. Ours has
mean,
definitely got a Dixie horn.
These vehicles are loud, so everyone. There's others too. There's other vehicles there. I mean, people see you like in the background, but no one's bothering you. No one cares that you're there. No one's paying you any attention.
What about the old-fashioned
Don't
ooga?
share that.
Sure. I mean, you have a spell you can also use.
I'll do it. Ooga!
So yeah, all these devils start turning around and looking at you. You notice Mordenkainen does look up, but how far are you guys away from the tower? Let's try to figure. Like, how far back are you guys staying?
I mean, we're churning towards it. Full
Yeah, I was
speed.
gonna say. I mean, like if this guy's gonna kill us, he's gonna kill us from whatever range he wants. I don't think we have a choice.
No, I think we should stop like 100, not 100 feet. That's a little too far. Like 60 feet out, just audible, but still, fast. Far enough to be able to speed away.
Sure.
60 feet from the devils on ground level.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So you're still pretty good far away. So he looks up at you guys, but there's like 9 Mesaloths and 3 Nikoloths like standing in between you guys, and they're all making a lot of noise. So he really can't hear you if you talk from at this.
I'll honk again. Ooga, ooga.
He kind of looks up again, and he gives you this this stare with these penetrating eyes. Like, what are you doing?
I just wave.
Penetrating. Damn. I'll wave.
Yeah.
I'll pop my head out of the car and wave.
Okay. He says. He screams out. He tells the others to silence. He says, "Silence!" And they kind of all get quiet. And then he screams out, "Who are you? What are you doing here?"
Well, we seem to be lost, Master Mordenkainen. If that is,
we went on a holiday by mistake.
Yeah, we seem to have taken a wrong turn somewhere.
He's like much more tactful than I would have said. I would have just been like adventurers and adventuring.
He says, "That is not my problem. I'm here for other business. Leave me alone."
Master Mordenkainen, I'm a huge fan, and especially this young woman over here. Come on. I'm gonna sort of like kick the back of Leandra's seat. Get up.
Do you get up?
Oh boy, sure. Yes.
He just looks at her. He notices you as a wizard right away. He says, "What is your reasoning for visiting?"
Well, to be honest, I didn't know that you were here, but now that I do...
He says, "I'm not here.
Perhaps
I'm here for business."
Well, we could use some of your skills and talent. We're in a bit of a jam.
Assistance, and if we could...
What business are you?
Yeah, screams out. She says, "I have no time for this." He's like, "I'm here on important work."
Master Mordecai, it shall only take less than an hour, 15 minutes at the most.
He says,
And if we may trouble you for an inscription.
he pauses
Well-
again. What exactly are you looking for?
We're massive fans. May we be allowed in, invited in?
No! He screams out.
My good sir, we have no ill intention. As you see, we do not belong on this plane. We are simply lost and require assistance from a powerful man.
You see he's getting
He is a human, right?
Yeah, and he's getting agitated because he looks like he's really busy, and he starts screaming back down to the other devils. He's like, you, and you. And then they get all happy, and he's like, I'll hire you, and he gives them a price, which is fairly decent. He kind of just stops talking to you guys after he told you he has no interest.
Looking for a sword.
I mean, are we for hire, guys?
What
just turn to the group. Are we for hire?
sword?
A magical one.
And where is this magical sword?
I don't know. You have to ask the elephant.
A stupid question if we say we're looking for it. If we're looking for it and we knew where it was, would we still be looking for it?
We can explain the situation. Can we explain what's going on?
What do you explain?
Can we explain what's going on with Lulu? Is there anything he can do to bring her memory back? Because she could answer a whole bunch of stuff and stop being useless if that was remedied.
Lulu tells him what she's looking for, you guys looking for, and because she's telepathic, so she told him, and he responds back out. He says, I don't know where this bleeding citadel is, nor do I care to find it. He says, but I heard that there is some mage of no renown over there somewhere, and he points in this direction. He says, perhaps he can help you, and he just turns around, walks in, and the door closes behind him.
Well, that is rather rude to talk about Leandra like that.
No, I mean, that's fine. That tracks.
Lulu comes back and she says, wow, he was really mean.
Yes, powerful men tend to be the arrogance.
Yes, I don't think I was expecting anything else.
Lulu, do us a favor.
Mm-hmm.
Will you? Communicate telepathically with him again and ask him if he knows how to get out of this bloody place. And when I mean this bloody place, I mean this plane of existence. And back to the material plane. Just a random question. Just curious. Curiosity is all. We have no intention of leaving abruptly.
I'll try. She's like closing her eyes and trying to reach out to him. Trying to think, do you have to see the person?
I mean, I'm sure he knows how to leave, just doesn't mean we could do it.
No, that's what we're going to ask him. Maybe he can help. We have 3 soul coins to use to give him if he wants them.
He said.
That's true. He could just plane shift us, and that's that.
He said, "Watch," and all of a sudden you see the base of this massive tower. Like you hear this clunk clunk kind of noise, and the whole you see these. I don't know. Like the bottom of the base kind of turns a little bit, and it goes makes this like unlocking sound, and the whole tower just starts to vibrate and goes pop. And it just disappears.
Are the devils still there? Just like hanging around?
But okay.
Yeah, they start walking away as that happens. You hear it, they're all like, "Oh man!" Like a lot of them are mad that they didn't get picked for work.
We're gonna try and stop one. Hey, what kind of work was he offering?
Is he kind of like picking up like illegal Mexicans ready for
sure
manual labor?
That's exactly what he's
discount
doing.
labor.
Yes, that's exactly what he's doing. One of them responds to you. He says, he comes here often looking for us to work for him in his circle of 8.
Do you have visas?
Do what?
Do they all have visas? I want to start
His
seeing
circle
passports.
of 8? He's like, no, we work for him down here. We go out and find stuff that he needs for his studies on the interplanes and all this other crap. Or his group of adventurers.
So you say he comes here often? Yes?
Yeah, at least once a week.
Once a week. Oh, bloody hell. He's already gone. Well, there goes that week.
What does he offer you? What does he offer in payment?
This is the offer is 100 gold pieces.
What
Okay.
tokens?
Tokens?
Soul coins?
He's like, oh no, he doesn't deal in soul coins.
Why do you need gold down here?
Sometimes he gives out other rewards depending on what kind of deals you make with him.
And how often do you guys, the ones who get employed, come back?
What do you mean?
I'm asking how many of them die in the employ
Oh.
of
He says,
Mordenkainen.
He's like, this is legit. I don't think we'd do it if we didn't get paid for it.
You're dodging the question. He's
Or if we
asking
died
if it was
doing
if
it.
it were dangerous.
No, he just no. It's all different kinds of work. Like yeah, like
So it's just general labor. Just find this, find that.
yeah.
help
Like
me
I
get
need more of
Go.
this. Go get me some of this. Yeah.
It's just errand boys. Essentially, they're just errand boys.
Essentially, yes.
Well, I suppose it was a long shot. Trying to convince that codger in helping us.
No, I didn't think there was much help. It would have been nice, though. At least to get inside that tower.
Well.
See what he
Onto
had.
the wizard of no renown, wherever he may be.
Roll me a perception check.
Who's this?
Any of you who wants to look.
He just turned invisible. He just turned the place invisible, in hopes to get us out of here.
Yeah.
just hanging out, eavesdropping, waiting till we fuck off.
It's like, oh, leave, just leave. God damn it.
What we don't know is he's actually just got wicked anxiety. He's just trying to flex on us.
Everyone but Costa notices that there are two of these devils are kind of like they're like watching you, but they're trying to be secretive about it, but you clearly caught them looking over at you. When they notice you're looking, they kind of like start to walk away.
Drive over. I'll signal to the other car. Drive over. Intercept them.
They're Nikenloss. So they're like these massive, big green devils with these wings on their backs and these huge axes on their sides. All right.
Okay.
Oh, disease-looking fucker.
When you drive up to the side, they just kind of stop and look over at you.
Good. And we'll look up in the sky. Afternoon, gentlemen.
You hear a voice in your head. What do you want?
You see, I could not help but notice you noticing us.
It's not every day
And I
you
was just
see people like
wondering.
yourselves around here.
No, I don't suppose so. Were you making a remark because I'm a half-elf?
Not at all. Just people looking for a place called a Citadel? What's that all about?
I don't know. All I know about a citadel is the literal definition of it.
When your little elephant friend talked to him, he mentioned a bleeding citadel.
I'm gonna look over the landscape. I mean, do I see any of the landmarks around? Like, like the various towers and stuff jutting out of the ground?
I suppose, like, way off in the distance, you might see something sticking up.
I'm gonna point over that. Well, I don't bloody know, but they're all over the place.
He's like, well, we just like information, that's all. Perhaps this could be useful.
Yes, and all we want to do is to get out of here and return to our home. Say, would you happen to know a way back up?
They both look at each other. They're talking telepathically to one another. Then they look back at you. What's in it for us?
Well, a poem from
They start walking
one
away.
one of the greatest living bards. No,
They give each other looks and just like.
Are you sure? I'm gonna play. I want to use my instrument of illusions.
Okay.
How big can I make my illusions again? Was it a minor or a major?
What are you trying to make?
Something that resembles something that looks like a copy of them, as big as I can make it,
Okay.
as close as I can to their size. And let's see, do I want to insult them or do I want to entertain them? I'll make one of them doing cartwheels.
Okay. When you let me see.
And one of them's gonna, and he's gonna at the end he's gonna do a handstand and clap his feet together.
They stop while you're doing this, and he looks at you. You see his claw like grip his great axe. Are you making fun of us?
No, my dear, I am only trying to entertain you. If you have any request for what is considered entertainment down here, I would be happy to entertain you for 2 hours. Straight hours, no, free of charge. Dancing, singing, eating, jumping.
One of them says, they look at each other and then look back at you and they said, you know something? We'll see you around. And they both turn invisible.
Pricks. All right, let's go.
We could have paid them. We have gold that's no use down here.
I don't want to use those bloody soap coins.
Yeah, but we have gold that apparently they want.
They have I'm pretty sure they have no desire for it.
What's this?
Never know unless we ask. I mean,
well, fine. Not two good fellows. If you're still there, I am aware that you're no longer here, but possibly if you are still there, we have gold, money. Could buy you many chickens. On the material plane, 100 to 1 piece. Exactly. That's a lot of chickens. That's at least 2 meals for you. Yeah, bloody pricks.
Right, well, fuck this place. Let's go.
You guys are funny.
Yes.
So you continue on your way. So which way are you going? Towards the way Mordenkainen pointed, or are you just gonna do your own thing?
No, we're just gonna do
donuts. The way he pointed.
Okay. Yeah, so you head off in that direction. As you're driving for a good about 6 hours go by. Let's break down how many hours. Up ahead, a 30-foot tall obelisk ringed by 7 smaller standing stones rises from the crest of this hill. A tall man wearing a tattered robes strides between the standing stones, gesticulating wildly and screaming curses into the wind. You end up over here at this obelisk.
At obelisk.
Yep.
You drove up those stairs. That's pretty dope.
Well, scenery here changes.
I feel like we're next to the obelisk, and you look behind you, and you're like, I don't remember those stairs being there.
Yeah, you look around, it's totally different.
I was picturing the Born Identity.
So what's gesticulating randomly towards the sky?
He is.
Well, I guess we'll stop close by.
Who, sorry, my thing cut out.
There's some crazy dude shouting at the wind.
Tattered clothes.
Does it look like bees? Could be bees.
Oh,
Crackhead.
no, once he sees you or hears these machines, he looks over and he starts waving like, "Come here, come help."
I really don't want to interact with him if he's surrounded by bees, guys.
Stop 20 feet away. 20 feet away. I'm gonna try to gesture to the other car. 2-0.
I just cast our message and I tell them stop 20 feet away.
Okay.
It's much better than relying on Rendar figuring out Giovanni's hand
What
signals.
2-0 is? Oh,
He's not that dumb.
No, if he sees them stop, wouldn't he just stop or would he just keep going?
No, he's following their lead.
Do we have to roll intelligence next?
Well, the thing
He's
is,
not that dumb. He's got 10 intelligence. Leave him alone.
I guess that's
well,
normal.
do we have brake lights? Because if we don't, Rendar can't know that we're
Off
really
our back
stopping.
end.
Poor Rendar, they think he's so dumb. It's great.
May or may not have rear-ended the other car a couple times.
I guess that's why they think he's dumb.
There's no brake lights.
It just reminds me of Top Gear now. Just imagining him hitting the back end of our vehicle all the time.
We'll stop 20 feet away, and I'll pop out the top. Let me handle this. I'll pop out the top. Ahoy, hoy!
Oh, thank God you're here. I've been hoping someone can help me.
Do you need a ride, big boy?
He says, "No, I've been trying to learn and do studies on different types of magic, and I'm just so I'm lost here. I can't figure this out. It's like a puzzle. Could you help?"
Ooh, a puzzle, wonderful. I love puzzles. In fact, I love people who love puzzles. And in fact, I know someone who would absolutely adore them. Leandra, get up.
oh God. Yes.
There's a puzzle. Solve it.
Do you get out?
Oh, we should. Crazy man isn't going to go fucking nuts.
If he does,
Come.
I'll shoot him with an arrow. It's fine.
Come, mysterious stranger.
Oh,
Come.
God.
Let Leandra do the work. She's the smart one of the group.
He sees you and he's like, "Ah, another wizard. This is perfect."
Oh, yes. Oh, boy. Here we go.
Look at that. She's bonding already.
Oh.
He says,
All these wizards are just fine with all these other wizards. Every wizard I had ever played has just been like, it just hates them. Becomes a cock off.
well, Mordecai wasn't too nice to you guys, so.
Yeah, Mordenkainen is a bit of a dick, but you can't cock up with Mordenkainen.
Yeah, and he called this wizard a wizard
am I
of
gonna
no
do?
renown.
I should actually ask. By any chance, are you the wizard of little to none renown?
He's like, "No, I'm a great wizard." And he puts his
Maybe it's
hands
not
on
the
his
guy we're
side.
looking for.
Well, as this was titled to you by Master Mordenkainen, so would that be accurate in that perspective?
He says, I don't even know who that is."
Yep, that sounds about right then. I
Then
think
you're
that's
not
the guy.
a very good wizard. I think, yes, that sums it up.
I fell
All right,
asleep
so
during
this is the
abjuration
puzzle.
class.
So, standing around this obelisk, you see these other stones, and he says, "I believe each one of these standing stones is keyed to one of the schools of magic." He says, "I suggest that the central obelisk grants a boost in arcane power to the mages who can figure this out."
I don't suppose there's a universal cheat sheet or anything.
A universal cheat sheet on who? On him?
Diablo of finding out the puzzle.
Give me a perception check. You do see these arcane runes all over it. Yeah, if someone who's proficient in Arcana want to give me an Arcana check.
Wouldn't that be
On
hilarious
it.
if I was for some weird reason?
I actually am as well.
Yes, the answer is written right there.
Just
All
the
right.
rogue takes proficiency in
23.
Arcana because.
You both look at these runes, and you do indeed know that these relate to the 8 schools of magic. He says, all I need is for each of you to place your hand on a different stone, and it will assist me in channeling the streams of magic.
That sounds dangerous.
That's
Yeah,
rather
wait,
dangerous. I don't want to explode.
Are you insinuating that we won't benefit from this?
He says, well, if I figure it out, then the rest of you can all do it.
Well, if you haven't figured it out so far, what makes you think you will now?
Because I didn't
Dibs
have enough
on
people to do
not
it.
Dibs on not putting my hand on the one related to exploding. Whatever school that is, I don't want that one.
I think Rendar could handle that nicely.
Huh?
I call dibs on the conjuration one, just in case it gives me a 12-inch,
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I'll take divination, and that is my specialty.
I'll take, like I said, I'll take the one that doesn't explode me. So point me in the direction.
That one.
I just go put my hand on whichever one Giovanni just told me.
I'll point him to evocation.
Yeah, of course you
Yeah.
do. Saw that one coming.
Yeah.
Let me
What do we have left? Necromancy, abjuration, transmutation, enchantment, illusion.
Yep.
So we're all just touching rocks now?
Well, not yet.
Should we get Lulu to stand on one?
Oh,
Put
we
her
should
on
get
it.
Lulu evocation. I mean, out of character.
I was going to say, put her on evocation. She'll be fine. Put her on
Yeah.
necromancy. That might be fun.
Wait, Gary? Wait, no, not Gary. Reginald.
Oh. But yeah.
Put your hand on this one. I'll give him necromancy. I mean, he's already a were-rat, so can't be any worse.
All right. I don't know why this. Okay, here we go. So we have what's his names? Or who is Giovanni? You are on which one?
Conjuration.
Okay. Zaileron?
Evocation, apparently.
No, we could put Lulu on evocation.
Rendar, which one do you touch?
You put Lulu on evocation.
The closest one?
We could put Zaileron on transmutation, so we could turn him into something other than an elf, because Costa hates elves. We could put Rendar on enchantment to enchant his intelligence, and we could put Costa on illusion to give him the illusion of being young again. And abjuration, I have no idea. What is your name?
Abjuration or necromancy still? Oh wait, who do we put on necromancy? Sorry.
Reginald. The rat.
Right.
Lulu, what was Lulu?
Evocation.
No, Lulu was evocation.
I thought
he puts Lara on a transmutation.
Okay.
Yeah, so we just need abjuration.
Seems Greg's having audio issues. Greg, can you hear us? We can't hear you.
Zaileron is transmutation.
Yeah.
We have
And we just
conjuration.
need abjuration. Are we gonna put?
Yeah, abjuration.
Well, I can't remember his name. Gary.
Who's on illusion?
Costa.
Well, Gary can't do anything because he doesn't have hands.
Can we balance him on it?
No.
Rest his forehead against the stone.
Yeah.
You do
or does it
have-
have to be a person touching it? Can we like unseen servant it?
You have what's his
Wait,
name?
don't we have that other devil
yeah,
with us?
Yeah, you have.
Oh yeah, we do. We put him on abjuration. I forgot what his name was.
What'd you name him? You named him after
Crickendolt.
you named him after the dead kid. Didn't you?
No, I don't remember what I named him. I don't think I actually named him yet.
Yeah,
Well, now he's
then
named after the dead kid.
Crickendolt.
Yeah, I thought you. No, wait. His name was Kirkendolt, but I
Yeah.
think we changed his name.
Yeah, that
I think I
was his
named him
original name. Yeah.
I think I named him Christopher then. No, Charles. I named him Charles. Charles,
All right.
put your hand over there.
All right. Charles abjuration. Okay. Yeah, everyone puts their hand on one of the stones and they start to, or he starts.
No.
Oh, no.
No. What's your name?
He looks at you and he's like, honestly, I can't remember my name.
Oh,
Okay,
shite.
that's not promising. That's not
Why
promising.
does
Alright.
everybody here lose their goddamn memory?
Nobody touch anything.
Hands right off the stone already.
Yep.
He says, no, please help. I need to figure this out.
Why?
He says, because it is my studies. And I think you'll help me remember who I am.
Well, that's rather bloody
What makes you
convenient,
think
isn't it?
that? Yes.
I mean, if you want to give me insight checks or something.
Well, how about this?
Yeah.
Let's just, if you truly are a wizard, then you must be a complete and absolute loser, which means you would be taking notes. So let us see your research notes.
He
No
starts
offense, Leandra.
to go.
I like
and-
tuck away my notebook where I was taking notes. I'm like, right, yes. Who does that?
He starts to go and look through his pocket. He pulls out a wizard spellbook. He says, "They're right here."
Well, let's take a look.
Wait.
Let us take a look. It's in a book.
Can we kill him and take his spell book?
It's the notebook.
I want
The
it.
Reading Rainbow. He says, "This is, as any wizard would tell you, these are personal."
Personal. Just let us read it. Unless you have some sort of smut in there. Are you writing erotica? How dare you?
Probably.
You wouldn't understand my writing. And he kind of opens it
you're-
up really quick and like flashes it at you and then closes it back up.
Did
What-
I see?
Can I see
Did I
what's
s-
in there? Yeah, does it look magic or is he like fucking doodling nudes in there?
could I catch any words that pertains to the word penis or vagina?
You definitely saw like magic runes and symbols inside.
You know,
In the
I'm
shape
not
of a
really even
penis?
sure this guy's a
No.
wizard. I haven't seen him do anything magical yet.
Yes. Oh,
Yes.
on
We
then.
don't believe you're a wizard.
Impress us.
Give us a demonstration.
Says, "Fine, I will." And
Oh,
he starts
No pressure.
to flip through the pages of the book. Like, no.
I'll take
No.
a peek.
I was gonna say I'm looking over his shoulder.
He'll try to hide it if you guys are like that close.
I'm still looking.
I'm gonna conjure
Oh,
my
no,
familiar to
wait.
like look over his shoulder, and I'm gonna look through its eyes and try to see if I can see into his spellbook from like up
I'm
above.
gonna have Amadeus hold Gary over at a
Everyone?
distance.
Give me a perception check. You definitely see spells in this book. I mean, he's just looking at them. But you definitely
Are
do.
there any I'd recognize, or all they just like? Are there any high level ones, or are they all just like prestidigitation message?
They
Well, you don't
are.
you generally don't write cantrips in a book.
Yeah. Well, is it just like fucking charm person, or is there actually some good shit in there?
I mean, he's flipping through so fast. It's not. You can't really tell that quickly, but they don't seem like they're that advanced.
I'm gonna narrate out loud.
You
So,
probably
Catherine,
are as more powerful than what's in this book.
Well, probably.
And so Catherine
I want it.
So Catherine ran her hand up his muscular thigh and
Ew.
squeezed. Oh my!
That's not what it says.
That's what it says right there, isn't it, Gary? As Gary, I'm pretty sure Gary's being held like, no. So this would be my height, extended all the way, arms all the way up. With he's like looking downwards.
He's like, all right, here we go. I'll cast this one. And he starts to cast the spell. He casts. He changes the way he looks. He turns from like this guy into a blonde-haired guy. But that's pretty much it. Like he changes the way he looks into a different person, and then he changes back. And he says, "See?
Can I, without anyone looking, can I counterspell him?
Yeah. Yeah, you can. So yeah, you
Just
try.
nothing happened.
He tries to turn into somebody else, and nothing happens. And he's like, "What? I swear I'm a wizard. I swear. No, this can't be
And
right."
so Wheeler, although strictly heterosexual, cannot help but notice the large bulge over Brandon's
That's not what it says. And he
pants.
throws his book down. He's like, "Please just help me."
You're not a cast, and you write smut in the middle of hell. A bit curious.
Writing erotica for all audiences.
Please.
Commendable. Very, very versatile.
He after this he kind of like breaks down a little bit, and he's like, "Fine, I'm not a wizard." He says, "But I am trapped here. I can't leave these stones. Please, if you help me, it might set me free."
By trapping us?
"No, I promise it will only set me free."
And you know this how?
"Well, I've been stuck here for a long time, and I've been going over what needs to be done, and I'm pretty sure I have it figured out."
And how did you get stuck here?
Yeah, kind of gives a look. Says, "I don't want to say."
Well, then I guess I don't want to help.
You have to confess. Confess your sins.
He says, "It was that evil pit fiend Bell."
Bell, as in Belle.
Just
A woman's
Bel. You don't know Bell?
Oh.
He used to rule Avernus.
No, I used to know a Bell, Belle. Great lay. A little dim-witted, though.
I wouldn't talk about Bell that way.
No, not the other, not the devil Bell, a human woman Bell. Brown hair, large rack, dumb as a sack of bricks. Anyways.
Oh boy.
He said,
So
when he
how
put
did
me
this
here,
Bell trap you here?
he could do anything. He's one of the archdevils.
Okay, but why you?
I heard
We can
that,
hear you,
Greg.
Greg.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's like, "I was an adversary.
You.
Well, I defied him. I didn't listen to what he wanted."
And he
And-
cared
So he
enough to
trapped
trap you here?
Eternity.
Yes.
So you were defiant, and he trapped you here, and you are a human?
Yes.
What in the world were you doing that prompted the archdevil ruling this plane to punish you so?
He's a devil. You just say no to them, and things like this will happen to you.
Well, what were you? A serving boy?
He.
His fluffer?
He's like completely doesn't know what to say to you guys. He's like, "Can you please help? please set me free.
Well, I mean, I think there's
I'll
new
give you
terms
anything
now.
you want. What do you need? I can help you.
Can I quickly cast Detect Thoughts on him and just see what's going on?
Yes.
I'll keep him talking. So
Okay.
how is it? Can you not? How is it? Can you not tell us what your role was in serving Belle? Not
He
the
says,
not the brunette.
it's just he's like, I didn't, it's just I didn't do what he wanted. He thought, well, he tried to force me to follow him, and I said no.
Is that it?
Belle's evil. Your surface thoughts, he is telling that he is an adversary. Yep. You do sense that.
Adversary, meaning a rival.
Yeah, I'm going to try to
Enemy.
probe deeper.
To force him
So he gets
to force
he
him
gets a wisdom save.
to do a save. 'Cause
Yeah,
if you,
then I can get more.
yeah. So, or you can like, because the way that I do this spell, you could tell Giovanni like if you keep him talking, whatever Giovanni talks about, you'll get the surface thoughts of those. So, for instance, if you're trying to figure out if he is human, if Giovanni talks about him being human, you'll get the surface thoughts of what he's actually thinking about that.
Okay, I'll just keep
Sorry,
him talking. and
I
I'll
did
see if
ask
he-
him. Oh,
Lie.
keep him
Yeah.
talking. That's my
Yeah.
superpower.
Did he drop? Is his spellbook still on the ground?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna scoop it up while he's distracted.
Okay.
So you're not a wizard. You're not a warrior. Then
When
what the
you-
hell are you?
when
What were you? A clerk?
He's like, no, give me, that's my book. As you try to grab it, but he was too slow since Giovanni's distracting him. He's like,
But you-
I swear I'm a human. And Leandra, you sense he had the image in his mind of a devil. Of being a devil.
Oh dear, I spot a liar.
No, I'm not lying.
What kind of devil do I spot?
Or no, I'm sorry, not a devil, a demon. I'm sorry, what?
Oh, what kind of demon?
I guess he would. I'm trying to think of how he would. He guess he would see himself in his head. He looked like a big monkey, like a big gorilla.
No, what's it called?
I don't know.
I was gonna say,
Are
is
you
it
asking
a
out of
Bulgura?
character?
Technically,
Yeah,
or-
Bulgura. That's the one. Bulgura.
Yeah, I mean that's what it. Yeah, he is. That's what
A
you
what?
saw. A Bulgura.
Bulgura.
Bulgura. So I'll just look at him. Bulgura, really?
What?
Interesting.
Why do you say that?
Well,
nothing.
I mean, I knew you were a fool to piss off an archdevil, but
Yes,
foolish shield to
He
keep
sighs.
lying to us.
Fine, and he lets the disguise down, and you see a Bulgura in front of you.
And so, where did you get this book from?
you're not a wizard. You're not a warrior. You're a demon.
What you see?
Are Bulgaria's Bulgaria's big?
Yes. I mean, I just put the token next to yours on the map.
They are quite large.
Bulgaria?
Okay.
That's just a country.
Yeah, so he
Hey,
turns into that in front of you, and he says, now it's telepathically, I apologize for the deception.
Right. Well, maybe start with the honesty, because we can just walk away. We'd be quite happy to.
Says, well, as you can see, I'm a demon.
Yeah,
yes, we've clearly established that fact.
you're correct.
An adversary of all devils.
So he just thought you were a little punk and trained you here.
He says, yes, he imprisoned me here for eternity, and I need to get out. It's driving me insane. Then the answers your last question about the wizard. He goes, I got this wizard book from the last wizard that came here.
Well, where is he now?
He kind of pets his belly.
You ate him.
I was hungry.
So you ate our only chance of getting out of this hellhole, literally. And now you expect us to help you
He was
for
nothing.
nothing
He couldn't help
in
me.
exchange.
He didn't know anything.
No, I never said he couldn't. He could help you. I said he could help us.
How is that?
Zillion, can I see that spellbook?
Why? I don't understand.
Could you undigest him? By any
What
chance?
do you want with him? I can help
Now,
you.
if you're asking that question, that would mean that he is still alive in some way, shape, or form. May I speak to him?
Why were you looking for him here, though?
Because Mordenkainen told us so.
But I'm the only one that's been here for so long.
Mordenkainen told us.
I
Do you know
was the
Mordenkainen?
wizard. He says he was talking about me.
But you ate? But you just told me you ate the last one.
Yes. A while back. This wasn't recent.
Well, how a while? I mean, break it down to me in days, weeks, years, months. Time is relative. Rather, that's what I learned in school.
He says, I'm going to roll for that. It was 9 months ago.
Oh,
In
my.
your time.
Yeah, I don't really believe him.
I've been, you still have your spell up, right? I don't, your surface thought?
Well, it lasts for a minute, I think, but yeah.
Yeah, I would say you still have it on a little bit. He is telling the truth. You see that
Okay.
when he thought of it, it was what he was thinking when he said it.
Alright.
Now, all right, we shall believe you this much.
So are you
Here
going to
comes-
help me?
Wait. I was just getting to that. The hot topic of the question of the day is, if we touch these rocks and help you break out, are we going to die? Are we going to be maimed, injured, or disfigured in any way, shape, or form?
He looks at you and he says, I honestly don't know. But it shouldn't. I've been pondering over these runes for a long time. I'm pretty sure I haven't figured out. Bell told me the answer was in these runes. It's been torturing me.
Why would your warden tell you how to get out?
Because he's
for fun.
evil.
For entertainment purposes.
I would say that I would honestly say that was a rather kind gesture.
He knew I couldn't figure it out. It's been driving me mad.
Bad.
If he knew you couldn't figure it out, how did you figure it out now?
We'll find out. Please help. We're so close. He's getting all anxious. Like,
Can I
we're
look
so
over the
close.
stones and see if I can? Oh boy, can I look over the stones and see if I can draw the kind of the same conclusions that he has? Just quick.
Give me another
I'll keep
arcana.
them.
I mean, the arcana check, because he all he really said so far was that they are related to the different schools of magic. He didn't say anything else.
I'm rather close too, but
so you
we'll
wanna
save that
ask
for
him-
another time.
Like what he's going to do or what his spell is, or is that what you're going to ask?
I just want to know what's gonna happen.
So, what's your favorite color?
Blue?
Shame.
He's full of shit. It's bread pig.
This demon, I'll whisper to Zalaron. This demon seems to be a basic bitch.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
Can you imagine blue of all colors? Most generic kind.
What's wrong with blue?
It is
It's not exactly
generic.
complimentary down here, is it?
Yes,
It's like, I'm
and
blue.
well, I wouldn't say you're blue. You're more of a teal.
He's...
Vaguely periwinkle in this lighting.
I'm honestly surprised you wouldn't say crimson, since that's the color of your fur. Or was it scarlet? I can't tell. Everything's
Burnt
red
More
down here.
ginger, really.
Yeah, it's kind of burnt
so-
orange.
So more of an
Con-
orange.
Connor Kingsley wants to know, out of curiosity, how does one go about undigesting someone?
Carefully.
Or, it comes out the other end and
Does
just
he-
hope you don't chew.
Or maybe he does it like a bird. He like regurgitates it, like he starts convulsing. He brings it up.
Good.
So, Leandra, as you look, I mean, all he said was that they're related to the schools of magic. You can clearly see that that is true. If you ask him, like, how does he plan on doing it, he just answers, I'm pretty sure I figured out a spell.
What's the spell?
He kind of starts to tell you. He's like adamant about it, or not adamant. He's
Sure of himself?
unsure of himself. Yeah. So he's unsure. You can clearly see he's unsure when he tells you the spell. Give me an Arcana check.
All right. Natural 20 for 27.
You do not believe this spell will work. In fact, you think it would cause just chaotic effects.
Right. So we're not going to do that?
But it could work.
No, that would backfire quite badly. No, it won't. Right. See, that would backfire quite terribly. And yeah, no.
But
no.
it could be anything.
But we can come back another night.
It could be backfire in a good way as well.
Do you not
I've never seen anything backfire
what term
positively.
backfire means? Yes, it's not quite what the term means, but all right.
He's fine. He's like, I can help. What do you need? Ask me. Ask me. I need to like stick with one voice.
Ask me.
Yeah. Beautifully imitated.
Do it like Caesar, Planet of the Apes. since he is a great ape after all. Caesar.
You said you were looking for this wizard. What did you need him for? Perhaps I can assist you.
Well, you've already digested him. I'm assuming you passed toilet as well.
What's a toilet?
I mean,
Something
he's an
which-
ape. He probably just,
Fair
defecates
question.
into his hand and throws it.
Well, I don't believe he's been doing that lately, since he's been trapped here for a long time. Do you throw feces at yourself, then?
I take a closer look at the obelisk to see if he's been throwing it at the obelisk.
I mean, there's poop all over the place.
Oh.
It looks like there's been poop from a long time. Do demons even poop? Do they need to poop?
Well,
Ask me the real question. Dragon 5th edition.
he did eat something, so that's
Yeah.
got to go somewhere.
Maybe he's like me and just uses it all up.
Maybe Amber Heard has been here.
Don't you have a grandfather, a cousin, a nephew, or a niece to help you in a barrel? Collects bananas, rides rhinos.
He's like, if you're not gonna help me, don't stand here and make fun of me.
Last name Kong.
He's getting frustrated now. He's like, if I will name your price.
We don't really have one since you ate the only person we need to help us.
Did you absorb his memories by any chance when you ate him? I don't know. Maybe that's a thing you guys can do.
Greg, what did you say?
Nothing, doesn't matter.
Oh.
He says, no, but I've been here for a long time.
Then you can't really help us.
If you need something, I probably will know where to get it.
Well, if you're not powerful enough to escape here on your own, I don't think you're powerful enough to help us. I mean, no offense, but...
Well, let's take a shot. We're looking for a magical sword.
Can I have more information?
I'll describe the sword of whatever piece of shit we're supposed to find.
He says, and what location do you think it's at?
What the hell do you think I'm asking you, you twit?
Well, you know the name of the place.
Citadel. A noun.
The Bleeding Citadel.
A bloody noun. I'm looking for citadel. It's like I'm looking for toilet. I'm looking for cat.
Says, I have heard of a place that you speak, but first you need to help me get out of here.
Is he being honest?
I'll do an insight. I don't
Okay.
believe him.
He
There's the sweat dripping down his brow. He's getting nervous.
no, actually, he pretty like he does seem like he has heard of it before.
How about this? A
He
proposition.
says, I might not know where it is myself, but I promise I can guide you to someone who can help you.
Oh, bloody hell.
That's
Here we
what
go again.
everybody keeps doing here. Does anybody actually know where this place is?
Everything is a wild, bloody goose chase. Lulu, you've been useless for this entire time. What do you say?
I don't know what else to
Wait, never
expect.
mind. Don't answer that.
I feel bad for him. We should let him go.
Of course
Aren't
you
you
do.
a celestial and he's a demon?
I hate him. Should leave him there.
I'm starting to think she's becoming bipolar.
Yes, we should check into her mental state when we get out of here.
Lulu,
I don't care.
Lulu, do you know where Citadel is?
She says,
The Bleeding Citadel?
she goes, I thought I did. But I keep getting lost.
Right? Show of hands. Who wants to help this guy and find this damn citadel? Maybe, or sorry, find the person who knows where maybe the citadel might be.
Yeah.
Hands down.
I just shrug.
All right. He's like, yes, thank you.
Oh, no, wait. Before we say kumbaya and agree to help you and possibly, be trapped here for all of eternity and die, I suggest a proposition. If we break you from these chains that Belle, not the brunette, has entrapped you within, you shall serve us for the rest of eternity, or rather, as long as you live.
He says, I'm going to live longer than all of you.
Wonderful, then you'll be in our servitude until we die.
He says, I cannot make that deal, but I will help you until you get out of here.
Are you sure? The material plane is quite nice, and I would love to have a rather large friend. I'll name you Donkey.
It's quite a regal name. It really fits.
I didn't need help.
It is.
He gives you an evil look. And he just says, we can discuss that if you can get me out of here.
We're discussing it right now.
Precisely.
There's no point if you can't get me out.
Well, we're just talking about ideas for the future, because we will get you out. It's what we do. We always succeed at everything we do.
I will help you until you leave. Nothing more.
Are you sure? The material plane is quite nice. Lots of other gorillas.
Yes.
He's short.
Is it magic? I assume it's some sort of spell that's keeping you here. Or is there something else at play?
He shrugs. He says, this is the work of Belle.
Not the brunette.
Yes. Well, I mean, you had a wizard's book for a while. Did you try just dispelling it and seeing what happened?
I don't understand a word in that book.
Wonderful.
Mhm.
In fact, why don't we take a look?
Keep
Yes,
it.
can I look at
We didn't ask.
Do you mind telling
He says, keep it.
have a look through? Yes, we will. Thank you.
All right. Flip. And Randa, could you hold the book for us?
Yeah.
Because there needs... Sure, please understand, there needs to be two of us looking at it. It'd be rather awkward if I held the book with Leandra.
Second.
Turn the page.
Turns the page.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Anything interesting in here? Any spells that I don't have that I could?
That's what I'm trying to look up real quick.
10-page?
I know I have here we go. Okay, so you open the book
And we take a look.
and you see spells, alarm, you see burning hands, chromatic orb, long strider, Tasha's hideous laughter, thunder wave, cloud of daggers. What are you gonna say?
I was about to say, I recognize that, as I point to hideous laughter.
Yes, I don't have most of these.
I'll
Be
put them in
nice
the
if I could
chat.
borrow.
This is
Okay, thanks.
Yep.
Is there different rules from copying from spellbook to spellbook than from scroll to spellbook, or is it the exact
the
same?
Same
Mhm.
thing.
Oh, fuck. I need gold. All right.
Melf's Minute Meteors.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I love that spell, and at the same time, I'm so underwhelmed by it every time it's used.
It's not that great. It's cool, but it's not that great.
Kind of mediocre, especially when you get it at the same level as like Fireball.
What is
Mind you, every spell is.
what is
mediocre
Costa
compared to
doing right now?
Not a lot. Probably sitting in the car still.
Just watching.
Might be holding back the urge to slay a demon. Well, this book is rather worthless.
I'll take it.
That's all I have.
Wait, did you eat all of the other guy's belongings as well?
Maybe. He didn't have much on him.
Well, what did he have on him?
That book.
And he surely wasn't naked.
And the robes that I just ripped through as I turned back into my true form.
That's it? Nothing else? No backpack of any kind?
This is
Bedroll?
nothing.
Right, well.
I think we're
Just
done
get this
here.
over with.
I mean, we could probably find Citadel. We do have the
Well,
soul
okay.
coins.
I mean, the way he's suggesting is going to backfire terribly.
Is there a way that's not going to backfire and kill us all?
Well, give me a minute to look things over.
You take all the time you need. We'll be in the car. I mean, the vehicle. The
All right.
contraption.
I pointed the ball girl. You stay there and don't eat her. She's sort of maybe trying to help you. I don't know.
He kind of
Yes, no more eating of the wizards, please.
He's like, I'm not going to eat you. You're going to help me get out of here. Why would I do that?
I don't believe any part of that statement. And I sit down in the car.
I'll yell from the car. Don't forget, you will serve us. Service us for all of eternity.
Yes, yes. Please hurry. All right.
Yeah, but
so
you've already been here for God knows how long. Why do we need to hurry now?
he's losing his mind. So everyone's going back to the cars except for Leandra.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah, great. Me and this fuck off demon.
we're only parked 20 feet away. So.
I pull out a set of dice and I proffer them to Giovanni. Game?
Sure. No money, though. No stakes.
No, of course.
Okay. Since we already rolled an Arcana check for you to figure it out, I mean, I can't give you any more information than you already know that it's going to cause some kind of chaotic
Is
effect.
there any way I could use detect magic or identify? I guess is that be able to help kind of figure out what would connect to what and what would do?
You can when you cast identify is it what is identify? Well, because no, I don't think identify would be able to tell you how to fix this. It's like that's a weak spell, isn't it?
Just
First
dispel
level.
magic.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Well, yes. Well, I also have a scroll that I was hoping to copy into my book, but I have a scroll of remove curse.
Let's see.
Come on, Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. Double horses.
God, every time.
Yeah, I've been playing this long before you were born.
When you look over these runes, you kind of are realizing that the power that Bell put into this thing is not going to be easy to remove.
All right, so no remove curse or dispel magic for you to do anything.
Well, if it is, even if it is a super powerful curse, remove curse will literally just take it out.
Yeah.
But the spell magic
want you to
is
copy
that has the DC.
Yes, definitely, it's not a curse.
Yes. Remove curse. I don't want to waste this scroll. I wanted to copy it so we could perma have it, because
I mean, we have time.
it'd be nice. All right. So walk me through what you were going to do again. We all touched one of the stones. Blah blah blah, and you attempt to do what?
I'll recite the words.
What do you think will do though? Just free you? Do you think there's magical words that will just bust you out of here?
He's like, it's demon magic. You won't understand it, but he says, I truly believe I can harness the energy from you guys to help.
Right. And
The energy from us, the life energy.
No, not to kill you.
yes, I'm not.
Just enough to
Yes, I'm not a fan of
break
being
me
used as a
free.
battery. Right. And again, if we free you and piss off this Bell, and he comes for us next.
Says, I promise I'll help you get out of here before that happens.
Right. Well, you've already proven that you can't.
He says, if it's my life, I will do whatever I need to do.
All right. Well, I suppose we can give it a try. I'll have a backup plan ready for. How close are the what's the diameter of the circle? Like the stone circle? Like if I needed to quickly protect us all, what's the diameter?
It's pretty big. You guys are definitely spaced out. Like if you look at this thing,
okay.
it's not. They're not gonna be like right next to each other.
Can we just use the grappling hook and grab the big obelisk and rip it out of the ground and see what happens?
It's true. Let's just have Rendar just try to knock it down and see what happens.
It's a 30-foot tall
What?
obelisk.
Demons aren't native to this plane, right?
No, they're not wanted here.
I
That's
just
why
fucking banish
Bell imprisoned him here.
Oh. I could just get rid of him and just fucking banish him. But then we'd lose our servant, and I don't want that.
I don't want to lose Donkey Kong.
Yeah, it could be a fun servant.
Renda, dice.
Well, I
Okay.
say we just go for it, and then if something terrible happens, I have a few contingency plans.
All right. So
Come on, sevens. Oh.
so
Snake eyes. Snake
everyone's
eyes, you lose. Alarum, you lose.
putting their hands on one.
No, I say we just go for it.
Costa, are you joining?
Poke my head out of the vehicle. Wait, so we're going back to the original plan, the one that's going to backfire and
Well,
Possibly kill all of us.
no, I don't think it would kill us. I have a few options if things do hit the fan, so to speak.
What's a fat?
It's the thing you fan yourself with? Made of...
Ah, yes.
Yes.
Palm leaves.
Yes.
Brenda, are you joining them? I don't know.
You could
They're
at least
there.
cast the doom over yourself and keep yourself safe, Giovanni.
The three of us are shooting dice right now in the back of the car.
All right.
Oh,
So
boy.
I still haven't heard from Greg if he's gonna go out there.
Let's do it. I just want to see what happens.
All right, I'm
I
going
just
to
want to
assume
see
everyone
chaos.
touches one or from our list.
I mean, we don't really have a choice because Lulu's
Yeah.
worthless anyways.
Yep, I go back to the stone I was sent to the first time.
Okay.
And I just look at the bald girl like, if I explode, I'm haunting you. I'm coming back for you.
It shouldn't happen. It
Right.
it only happened once, and that was a long time ago.
I'm around 89.3% sure it will happen.
Yes, I don't think this is risk-free, but... Well, Giovanni, if you could cast the dome around yourself, you'd be safe at least from whatever might happen.
That was already my first idea.
Well, there you go.
All right.
The rest of us...
If I remain the only one alive, I shall cast myself into the pits of hell and kill myself.
That's a terrible idea, but sure.
Take my spellbook and attempt to banish yourself, see if it works.
Well, I can't do that. I'm a bard, not a wizard.
Oh,
Well, you'll be trapped down here for eternity, so maybe you could learn.
Yeah. Go take a level in wizard. Got 2 spellbooks if we kick it.
What? No audience, no one to talk to? It's
You'll have
my
Gary.
own personal hell.
Gary's not going anywhere.
Gary's a bit of a ball. Sorry, Gary.
All right. You ready?
Anyways, I'll cast the hut around myself and put my hand through the front door and touch the pillar.
All right.
I want to be, just in case shit hits the fan, I want to be holding Luke's resilient spear.
Okay. So everyone puts their hands on their corresponding stones, and he starts to chant his words in Abyssal. As you guys are holding these stones, you kind of feel like ozone starts to form around you guys. You see like electrical currents start to like zap from the top of the obelisk, and then this massive bolt of lightning comes straight down from the obelisk. It splits off into the different other stones, and you all get electrocuted.
Called it.
Yes.
Taking 22 lightning damage, but also
I mean, this might be out there, but can I oh no, I don't think I'm high enough level for that as a rogue. Never mind.
This is an automatic hit of damage. There's no saves for it. And then, but also other things start to happen. Giovanni, next to you, a monodrone appears. Do you know? Have you ever heard of one?
I think he may have been the one who went to the washroom.
Oh.
Sorry, did you say 22 points of damage?
Yes, 22 lightning damage.
Jeez.
Me?
Everyone.
Can he dodge that shit or no?
I don't think I can. I think it's just automatic.
Yeah,
I take 22 damage.
Yeah, each character who participates in the experiments takes 22 lightning damage.
I hate this
Hey.
Balgara.
If anything else happens.
But is Giovanni back? Or I'll go to the next person.
Yeah.
Oh, you are? Monodrone appears next to you.
A what?
I'll put it. A monodrone?
The fuck you say about my mother?
This thing appears next to you. And it kind of like turns and looks up at you, and then it just walks up to the side of you and just like stops.
I'm gonna turn to look at him.
Leandra, you all of a sudden get this overwhelming sensation in your mind, and you start to see things as they truly are. You gain the benefit of a true seeing spell for the next hour.
Oh shit!
Wait,
Translate.
That's not good.
She got True Seeing, and I got fucking Mike Wazowski.
A winged Wazowski. Get it right. Come on.
I'm watching you, Wazowski.
Lulu. Lulu. Oh boy. Let me see something.
Kane's the ability to cast Fireball at will. Oh my god, she might actually be useful.
She might for once. But the thing is, Gary can already. Nah, but the thing is, Gary can already do that.
Yeah, but we could just have 2 fireballs. Double the fireball. You literally can't go wrong.
These 5 little spear-like forces just appear out of the sky, and they all just shoot at Lulu at once. And she takes 18 force damage as they just start plummeting into her. They were magic missiles.
Oh, I'm so happy I didn't take evocation.
I have a hearty laugh to myself, and nobody can hear anything because I'm in the dome.
I probably laugh out loud.
Yeah. And
oh wait, who got necromancy? Oh,
Reginald,
God.
the rat.
Brendar, enchantment. Give me a. What is save?
I don't like this.
He's gonna go all Crown of Madness on us and murder us.
Yeah.
Well,
Give me a wisdom
enchantment is
saving
good.
throw.
Enchantment is a
That
good.
might be
It's a
good,
good
though.
school. It's a good
Yeah.
school. It's enchantment. Literally, it's enchantment.
Sorry, what am I doing?
Wisdom saving throw.
He's gonna be charmed by someone.
Oh wow.
Nah, he's golden. We're good.
Yeah, nothing happens. You feel this all of a sudden sense of confusion starting to take over you, but you're able to fight it off. It would have been the confusion spell.
Oh boy.
Have to be some more good ones because mine's good, so the rest of yours have to be all right.
The confusion spell. That's it. That's so weak.
Uh,
I could literally kick Rendar in the shin for 1 damage. You could roll the save again.
Cast his illusion. So.
Oh man.
I guess the
Costa,
12-inch.
It's only illusory though.
as you are standing there, suddenly above your head, all of these pigeons just start to fly out of nowhere and start circling around you. And they're just constantly fluttering over your head and flying around. It's like a big swarm of pigeons.
I'll put my arms out, like hoping that they'll rest on my arm, like some weird crucifixion type thing.
A creepy version of Disney Princess.
Yeah.
Just the worst Disney
Start
princess.
making like a weird cooing noise. Trying to
Reminds me of Lathal's Park in Baldur's Gate. How nostalgic. Those
You're
things with shit all over you.
wait, let Greg finish. So you put your arms out and you start to what? Like coo them? Like coo coo coo.
Coo, coo, yeah, coo, 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 coo.
Yeah, they don't seem to be paying you much mind. They just keep fluttering around.
Okay.
They don't seem to be like trying to attack you, or they're just flying around you. In fact, you actually see a few of them. It seems like a few of them flew right through each other.
Yep. I think he's thinking it's some kind of like divine sign that yeah, he's just going with it.
Birds of the future.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Gary. After taking his electricity, let me.
Nah, Gary didn't do anything.
Oh, I thought he was on necromancy.
No, that's Reginald.
Oh,
Yeah,
Reginald.
Charles
Uh,
and Reggie.
Oh, that's
Gary's
the
still
rat.
in the. Gary's a little bit further back with Amadeus.
All right, let me apply the damage to the rat. Reginald, you see him all of a sudden. When you look over at Reginald, all you see is lying on the ground this emaciated rat. It looks like all the moisture in his body has been sucked out, drained, and he's just dried up. His mouth wide open, his eyes wide. He looks like he's just died in this horrible, terrible way.
Shit. Did he
I
get hit
think
by
we've lost
blight?
our engineer.
I think he got hit by blight.
He had 30 necrotic damage. And the bearded
Does he get
Charles.
death? Does he get death saves because he's our ally now?
Oh no, he's dead. Abjuration. Let's see. Oh, yeah. You don't really see anything happen to Charles, but he's like, I feel great. Besides the electricity.
Define great.
He says, I just feel like I'm aware. I'm better on my feet.
Question for you, Charles. Can you fix these vehicles?
No.
Right.
He gained
Should've
a
put
plus
Charles
2.
in.
He gained a plus 2 bonus to his AC.
Definitely should have put Charles on necromancy. Hindsight,
No shield
2020.
of faith.
Yeah, we should have put Rendar on Abjuration. Or
What?
Costa.
So, has something happened to Aileron yet that I missed, or
Who?
No, Zaileron dodged a bullet. He's totally fine. Don't bring it up.
all right?
Oh,
Yours could be good.
transmutation. Did we skip him? Oh. You all look over at
Yours could be good. I got true sight.
You all look over at Zaileron, and he is completely blue.
Like
Well,
I said,
like Avatar.
nothing,
His
nothing
skin.
to look at over here. It's fine.
Like, I'm blue, da ba dee ba doo ba.
Yeah.
Jesus. Somebody give me some bongos.
Yeah, you're looking at your hands, Zaileron, and you just see blue skin.
Well, I think I'm still an elf, but at least I'm blue now, I guess.
That's it.
So you're like
He's just
Smurf?
blue.
His skin is all blue. Yep.
I hope this washes off. Start like licking it, lick a thumb, rub my palm. It's not coming off.
I'll drop my. Is it done? Is Bulgaria free?
No, Bulgaria's like, he tries to walk, and all of a sudden it's like boom, and he hits like some kind, like he just can't leave. And he's like, I'm so sorry. I thought it
Yeah.
would work. I really did. He says, but
We're
I.
stuck there.
He says, but wait, I know someone who could help. His name's Mephistopheles.
You couldn't have
just,
told-
Just so you're aware, his blood's on your hands, and I just point to the desiccated rat corpse.
He was a were-rat. Who cares?
He was
was-
our engineer, good
He was
sir.
our friend Reginald. You shall address him as such.
I'm sorry for your friend, but
And
Mephistopheles can help.
you couldn't have brought out Mephistopheles before.
Well, I wanted to try to see if it would work first. I was sure it was going to.
We all knew it wasn't going to.
Well, we knew something would happen, but we didn't know it was not going to work, to be honest.
No, Leandra knew for a fact that it would not work, and I would trust her over, you.
No, I told you it wasn't going to
You
work. We
said
tried
there
anyway.
was
But
going
it
to be
failed.
spontaneous effects. One of them could have been my release.
Yes, and there was. I said it would backfire. Now we've got a dead were-rat.
And a
We've all been
Lulu
shot
who's
by fucking lightning.
full of holes.
We have an
Yes.
injured elephant. We have a one-eyed demon that is looking at me, licking its lips. We have.
It's a construct.
I'm blue, for Christ's sake.
One of our friends is blue. The other one is dead. The other one is surrounded by pigeons. I'm surprised if they don't shit on him, he won't look like an igloo. And we have what the hell that happened to Rendar? Nothing. We have nothing happened to our big friend. The other one. Well, actually, he felt quite nice. So that's
that's
1 out of 8.
Yeah. I don't think anything happened to. Would I be aware that I have true sight right now, or like, is there anything I'm seeing differently?
Actually, yes.
What does True Sight do again?
You can
Like,
see into the.
X-ray
You
vision?
see,
You
yeah,
can-
you see
you
into
see
the
all-
ethereal. Yeah, you see invisible things.
Yeah. Nothing can be hidden by magic. I can see into the ethereal plane, and I can see anything hidden by an illusion. I see it as it actually is.
Am I actually blue?
Do I see him
This
as
is the
blue?
important question. Am I actually blue?
Yes, you see him as blue.
Oh, god
You
damn it.
see,
No, you're fine.
You see
Don't
right
worry.
through the
You're totally
pigeons. You see through them. You know that they're an illusion.
Oh.
And 120 feet away, you see a burning ball of fire in the sky. In this fire, you see a horse with a guy on the back staring right at you guys. When you
not
look,
this prick again.
when you look back at him, he notices that you can see him. Or wait, no, actually, I can't say that without asking you first.
God, oh no.
So, like, you see him in the air. Do you quickly like look away, or do you try
Right,
to?
Sauron.
Mr.
I'm
Frodo.
going to play it. You're taking the hobbits to Isengard. I'm going to pretend that I don't see him,
Okay.
and then whoever's nearest to me at the party.
I would assume that would probably be Giovanni. Or
I will. Geo, I'm just making sure the burning ball of fire in the sky. I'm assuming you don't see it.
Wait. I'm going to drop the hut. And Giovanni.
Right, sorry, Giovanni.
Thank you.
You don't see that, I presume?
No, but I'm looking at this thing. My hand's still on the obelisk. Actually, can we take our hands off the obelisk?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm just kind of looking at Mike Wazowski over here. I'm assuming he's looking up at me.
Oh yeah, he's just staring at you, just following you around. Like makes those little mechanical noises when it walks.
Do you have a name?
He
Who cares?
makes
You're gonna give him one anyways.
he makes a bunch of noises, like all these like weird grinding noises inside and everything, but he doesn't speak.
Right then, I shall name you Michael.
Uh,
And no, I don't see that in the distance. I don't see anything.
and, yeah, he also points up to it. He like points right to it. It makes all of these beeping noises.
Oh god, no, put his arm down. Put the arm down.
It goes, boop, 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 puts it down.
Whoa,
Right,
it's
so
my
do I
construct.
recognize
Listen to
him
me.
from? Yeah. Do I recognize this? Is this the same flying horse guy from before with the vampire elf people on the fence?
Yes.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
trees. Sorry.
Trees.
Okay.
Say, Michael, put your hand down. It's rude to point.
So, do you remember those people on the iron tree?
Are you talking? Are
And
you
his friend
referring
was, and the
to?
man on the flying horse?
Are you referring to the Dark Knight on the flaming horse?
Yes. Well, don't. I mean, I assume something happened to me because of the effect of the obelisk, but I can see him watching us in the sky, about 120 feet that way.
How do you see
There was
that
that
far?
information what you will. Well, I believe I've got True Sight. It's a spell that I know of, can't cast, but
I'm gonna put my hands
Okay.
over my crotch. Don't look. Rude.
If I overhear that she has true sight, I immediately run up and like, am I actually blue? Is this permanent? Is this real?
no, don't worry, it'll be totally fine.
Whew. Oh, that's a relief.
Although it is a nice shade of blue. I bet
No,
Baldur likes you a
don't.
whole lot more now.
Don't. I don't need your pity. Okay. It's.
You know, I bet our friend thinks you're a whole lot prettier now.
Do you have any idea how hard it is to blend in when you're blue?
No, I can't say that I've tried.
Well,
But,
Zalaron,
by the way, yes.
Zalaron, as your long-time friend, I shall be honest with you. You look hideous.
I'm aware.
Don't believe
Okay.
anything Leandra says. Have you seen the way she dresses?
True.
Give me
No offense, Leandra.
None taken.
Leandra, give me another perception check.
Oh God!
Rendar will offer to scrape the blue off with his axe.
3.
No, thank you. I still need the skin that it's attached to.
Trying to help.
You also notice something else. You notice those
Oh God!
two Nikenloths that, or Nikenloths? Was that how you pronounce it?
Two big green guys.
Yeah, Nikenloths, off in the
Yeah.
distance, about 100 feet behind, like spying behind a rock.
Oh, God. You know the big green fuckers from before that were watching us? They're also back there.
Then let's leave. In fact, you know what? If they're watching us now, I'm going to take out my instrument of illusions. I want to cast an image of him, of one of them, spread eagle. And he's clapping his feet above his head.
Yeah, you see, he's clearly, Leandra can see them getting agitated. But Leandra, you'll also see
like it.
2 imps flying way up above over your head.
Those are Mad Maggie's imps.
At this point, I just turn back to Augur. All right, where's this Mephistopheles guy, and can he fix this blue problem?
He says, if anyone can, it will be him. He is also a very powerful creature.
What kind of creature?
He says he is an archdevil.
I think I know. Do I know that name? It's
Why
familiar
didn't
to
we
me
start
anyway.
with this archdevil?
I don't. Give me a history check.
Oh,
1 minute.
God.
This is your friend. This is presumed to be your friend, Mephistopheles?
He says, oh, he's not my friend. But he
I
is
assume so.
powerful and knows a lot.
But then why would he help you?
He says, he is a devil. He will help you if you make some kind of plan or agreement with him, I'm sure.
Ah, and here we are back in this.
Right.
Wait. Who's to say Mephistopheles doesn't already know what the Bleeding Citadel is? In fact, you know what? Bye-bye, Bulgaria. See you never again.
No, you promised to help me.
We
We
promised
We
we'd
did,
try.
and now I'm blue.
He's getting really angry, and you see him makes fists, and he just wants to, you see him just getting really worked up.
Right, drop.
I'm gonna back the fuck up.
Give me a reason, I swear.
He's like,
Trust me,
please.
Bulgaria. Bulgaria, you don't want to pick a fight with us. We're very angry at the moment.
He's just. It's like, I just need to get out of here. I've been trapped for so long.
Well, we can't help you, unfortunately.
Mephistopheles can. He is the. You would have heard of him. He is the lord of the 8th level of the 9 hells.
We're dealing with a lord
boy.
now. We're gonna go ask a lord of one of the planes of hell
For
to
2
help
favors,
a lowly.
not just 1.
2 favors, and one of them being to help a lowly gorilla demon break out of a spell that the actual ruler, the top dog, the big kahuna, trapped him in. Does Bulgaria not see the logic fallacy in this?
Bell is nothing to Mephistopheles.
Oh, wonderful.
He is weak in comparison. Bell only once ruled this level of hell, not the 8th.
And where would we find Mephistopheles? Because we are on this plane. I don't believe there's a staircase going down further.
There is a magic mirror, the mirror of Mephistar. It is not far from here. You can talk to him through it.
Why don't you point us the way, Bulgaria?
He points.
All right, let's go.
Well, before we go, Demon, what is your name? I don't think we asked.
He doesn't remember it. I can't remember my name.
Alright, well, I could have summoned you out of here if I had your name, but I guess not.
I doubt it would have worked.
Right, let's go. Michael, come.
Okay. So you guys head off to. Or what are you guys gonna? Are you guys just gonna ignore the flying horse and the guy in the back and the other two demons watching?
Yeah.
What the
I'll
hell?
like
Hit them if
quietly
I can't
let
see
the
'em.
I'll quietly let the group know that they're there, like the horse guy and the two fuckers and the imps. But other than that, what the fuck are we gonna do? Just pick a fight with all of them?
Wait, the imps are right above us?
Yes, the imps right above us.
But
The
the imps
weird
are
green
just
fuckers over
watching.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Aren't the imps
yeah,
Mad
they're
Maggies?
kind of just watching us. The weird.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I'll tell them to come down here. Hey, come down here.
Well, only she
Well,
can
if-
see
if you
them.
If Leanne just told us, I'll tell them to come
Okay.
down here.
All right, I'll look at them and wave them down.
When you wave at them, they fly off.
They
They're
left.
still there?
No.
They've left. But we're supposed to be working for Mad Maggie.
Right, she's allowed to
Wouldn't
watch
it be
us.
bet-
I'm not mad.
Bloody voyeurs.
Like when you waved at them, they both looked like they got scared. Like, oh my god, they can see us, and they like took off.
We saw them the
Like-
last time.
Well, now they're invisible now.
We saw them when they were
Yeah.
well. I made them visible when they were invisible.
Mm.
All right.
Right. Well, now we've got the green fuckers and the horseman of the apocalypse watching us, but I don't know what we can do about him. Don't particularly want to pick a fight.
Out of character, we can't. I mean, we are pretty good on the resources, but we are hurt.
Yeah, I'm at 20 hit points and down a couple of spells. So
We have not had a long rest in quite a while.
it's been a while since our last long rest.
It has been a
It's
while.
been like 3 sessions. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
The last
definitely.
long rest was on the 7th. No, the 2nd of the month.
Yeah, you definitely could take a long rest.
So almost a
You
month
chose
since her real life since our last long rest.
because you did a lot
well,
of traveling too.
Let's
Yeah.
hop into the cars and speed off in the other direction
Okay.
and towards the mirror.
Yeah. Where did you say the mirror was?
Yeah, he pointed this over here.
And
that
no
direction.
Where,
pinging.
sorry?
It doesn't. Nothing matters from this map because every time you guys do travel somewhere, I actually roll to see how long it takes because the scene, everything's changing around all the time.
Top right on the map.
Yeah.
Oh, right there where it says
So
mirror.
it could
mustache.
take
Right.
60 hours. It could take 6 hours. Like you don't know. How hell works.
I love how we just leave Reginald's corpse lying next to this obelisk. Like, oh well, that's a shame.
Don't
Don't
worry.
bury him.
I'll eat him.
Yeah. We hardly knew him.
Wait a minute. How could you eat him if you can't even walk through the bloody
uh.
barrier that's trapping you? You're lying to us. You've been lying to us this entire
Well,
fucking time,
no,
haven't you?
He
You
can't.
bloody gorilla.
The barrier goes up to those things. The standing stones.
Then how the hell? Then how did that wizard that you ate and consumed get through the barrier?
No, the barrier doesn't keep you guys from going in. It keeps. It
just
just.
keeps him
He
from
can't
getting
come out. Yeah, he just can't.
Elrond's
I
gonna
wouldn't
be a
pick us
dick,
up
and he's
yet.
gonna drag the corpse of Reginald just outside the barrier.
Yeah, we should do that.
But you don't want to eat him.
No, I don't.
Wait a minute.
Get into the car.
That's
Can't
the
I just
lightning damage.
dimension? Can't I just dimension door him out of here?
Well, I could, if we're gonna take a long rest, I could fucking just banish him back to his plane if we're feeling charitable. But like, that's not gonna do anything for us. It's just gonna free him, and then he fucks off. And we never see him again.
He tells you, I don't think it will work.
What
Alright,
works?
well, there you go.
The banishment.
He says, I've been imprisoned here by Bell. It will take pretty powerful magic to release me.
Are you
Maybe
sure?
if you stop fucking eating wizards, then someone could help you.
He couldn't help. He was useless, so he had to serve some purpose.
I don't know. My magic door was pretty nifty. It's pretty useful.
Might as well try it.
Yes, I suppose. Even if we do engage in combat, well, with that knight or the giant green demons, we'll be eaten anyways. We'll be killed anyways, regardless.
Yeah.
Might as well. I'm gonna step in. All right, Bulgaria, hold my hand gently,
He holds your hand.
and
Aw.
I'm gonna pop up the dimension door.
You vanish. Poof.
Wait! No! Hold on. I think it's only a medium creature, right? Hold on.
It has to be your size or smaller, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. One creature. Yeah, so it's not gonna work anyways. Forget it.
I didn't know there was a
I would have known that.
Hell Wasp Nest album.
Mm-mm.
Well, never mind. Let go of my hand. I know the spell won't work. Off we go to the mirror.
All right.
All right.
You go.
During the way there, I'll ask Mike what his capabilities are.
Were you guys planning on taking that long rest, or you're just gonna start driving?
I could really do with one. I'm kind of fucked for hit points.
I think we should drive for a little while to try to lose those guys on our tail. Like take a few swerves
Well, I have
around
an hour.
like mount.
Yeah, well, I've got an hour of true sight, so we can drive for an hour, and if they're still following us, then I just presume they will keep. But the guy on the fucking horse, I assume he's been watching us for a while.
At least since we got to the weird tree area, so.
Yeah.
No, it's since we've released that.
So
soul
nothing we can do about him. He
tree.
hasn't attacked us yet.
All right. So
Yeah, let's travel for an hour and see what happens.
you guys
Yeah,
all.
I'll just kind of keep an eye out for.
We'll take evasive maneuvers and try to duck behind some large hills, mountains, or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, you just start driving. I think this will be a good time for us to take a 10-minute break, since it's 8:30. It's been like 2 hours. That'll give me time
Sounds
to
good.
Okay.
focus.
So 2 hours, we went absolutely freaking nowhere.
I know. It was all
More or
roleplay.
less.
I mean, it's usual. So. Funny.
That's on brand.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
back in 10.
Instrument of illusions. If you're a bard,
All right. Is everyone back?
Yep, I'm here.
Yep,
Awesome.
I'm here.
All right. So, yeah, you guys start to head off into the direction that he pointed. Once you start moving, you do notice the guy on the horse starts to follow, and the other two take flight. What do you do? Hello?
Hello.
We're thinking, we're
Just
strategizing.
said-
What, Greg?
I mean,
How far away are they?
They're keeping their distance about a good, I would say, 100 feet.
and sorry, Leandra's still the only one who can see them, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I probably do nothing. I literally can't do anything against stuff I can't see, guys.
Should we
Are
let
we-
them know that we can
are we
see
con-
them? Or just like,
That's up to you.
I don't want the big guy on the horse to approach us, but I have no idea what these fuckers are, what they can do.
I mean, they were probably there before you could had your sight thing, weren't they? So, and they weren't doing anything then. So,
Yeah,
just carry on
they might be
regardless.
waiting for us to take a nap or something. I don't know.
Well, we'll have the hut. We'll be fine in the hut, right?
Theoretically.
Lou, can we all fit in there with all these people?
We may
Fuck
have to
off,
make certain choices about who gets in and who doesn't.
Why are you being
I
so
bet-
mean, Costa?
I vote Lulu off the island.
One day.
Well, I mean, what do we want to do? You can point me in the direction of those big green bastards, and I can try and hit one, maybe, and hope the big horse guy doesn't get involved. Or we can all cower inside one of these vehicles and try and take a rest.
Well, I don't know if they're just curious or if their intentions are not.
Well, the last time I
I thought-
saw that big flaming guy, I dented his armor, and I don't think he's going to be happy about that.
Right, but presumably he's been following us for a while, since we last saw him. He might just be keeping eyes on us.
I say we just ignore them and carry on.
Right, if it becomes a problem, then we deal with it then.
Yes,
And the
but
demon?
will we be able to see him when it becomes a problem?
Well,
Yeah,
out of
that's
sight,
true.
out of mind.
If he's on a flaming horse, can't miss it.
Right, all in favor of ignoring the problem and continuing as if nothing's going wrong. I put my hand up.
Costa puts his hand up.
What about the demons? The two thingies?
The two Nicola?
Yes.
I've grouped them in with the
One, two,
problems,
three.
and I'm willing to imagine that they don't exist. And I put my hand back up.
Fair enough.
Yes, until they present themselves as an immediate threat, I feel like maybe we shouldn't interact. They might just genuinely be curious. I don't know.
Could also be spies, but either way, that's really neither here nor there.
Right. I don't know what people watching us are intending to get from this. It's not like we're doing
It's
much.
not like we have any idea where we're going.
This is true. They can watch our wild goose chase. Maybe they'll know better than we do.
All right. So you guys keep traveling. I would say. How long did your thing last? Oh, for 1 hour.
I've got an hour total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
At the end of
but-
that, I'll let them know that it's fake.
Yeah, at the end of your hour, when you look back, they're still following you. They haven't done anything but keep their distance, and then you just see them kind of fade away as you lose your sight.
Right, well,
It's the fucking guy.
Vision lost.
So the ass is the guy on the fucking horse,
Like,
literally just like going up 100 feet, stops, just looks, going up another couple 100 feet, stops, looks at us.
Well, you guys are driving, right? So he's just following behind.
I mean, we've got to be the most entertaining thing in all of Avernus currently, so it's like a soap opera for this guy.
Wait. In that, in the hour of true seeing, I want to do a start, just like start and stop. Just go 100 feet, stop. Go 50, stop. 80, stop. 90, stop. 20, stop. 30, stop.
Leandro would have definitely seen him looking like curious, like what the hell are they doing?
Yes, he looks confused.
But he still followed.
Rendar is also confused because he's trying to see.
Every once in a while, you just hear the brakes lock up on the vehicle behind as all of a sudden he's slamming on the brake.
Should we do a deck save, see if he hits you?
Nah, I think it's fine.
I don't think he's. It wouldn't be smart to follow directly behind.
I was gonna say, like, he's probably off, like, on a diagonal.
He's probably.
If anything, he overtakes us a couple times and is like, "What the fuck?"
Not diagonal, parallel. It's like parallel, next lane over.
Well, I was thinking, like, kind of next lane over and behind a bit.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Yeah, so after the hour, your vision goes away. You guys keep heading out. Are you guys going to do your plan to take a long rest anytime, or are you just going to keep going and hope to see when you get there? Because, I mean...
I need a rest. I've got 15 hit points.
I think we could use a nap. I think a nap's a good idea.
Okay. So how are you guys going to handle this?
Between the cars, with the hut?
Yeah. Well,
I'll tell Renda to put it on cruise control. We'll just fall asleep.
Cruise yourself right off a cliff somewhere.
Yeah.
It's flat.
Hide behind some rocks, something like a large hill or something like rocks or something. Something to conceal the outline of both of our vehicles, so that you can't see them from a distance. And then we'll just put the hut in between both vehicles, so then we can quickly split off and hop in and drive off.
Okay.
I'll do that.
All right, so y'all hop down, get in between these two massive machines, and he casts his tiny hut. And you guys begin your long rest. While you guys are resting, is there anything you particularly want to do? Leandra, did you have any goal to like copy those spells or anything like that? Or
yeah, I have a bunch. Also, I meant to say, so the last spell, so I copied tongues over into my spellbook last time, and I spent the whole gold, but I realized because it's divination, it would have cost me half of what it did.
Okay.
So can I pop 75 gold back into my money?
That's fine. Yep.
All right. Yeah. I have a shit ton of spells, so I'll look and see which ones.
All right. Yeah. Surprisingly, in hell, you had, you guys have no encounters. You're sitting there in this bubble. Off in the distance, you obviously would hear things like maybe other big machines going by, these infernal war machines. You probably heard a lot of sturges in the air. They're always flying around, and gnats and things like that, and other little creatures that live around here. But inside your tiny hut, you're perfectly protected.
And comfortable.
But I need wisdom saves from everybody.
All right. I realize it doesn't work this way because technically it's like X amount of gold per components for her to be able to copy spells. But some point during the long rest, I'd probably approach Leandra and just be like, Look here, I can help you out a bit, and I hand her 200 gold pieces worth
Oh,
of
jeez.
whatever, and just say, when it comes time, just remember this.
All right. Noted.
Throughout the rest, I want to inquire on Michael's capabilities.
Okay. I need wisdom saves from Leandra, Zaleron, and Rendar.
I guess it doesn't matter which one I click. There we go. I was gonna say, is it the right or the left that's
Yeah,
the
sorry.
save?
Tons of options. I don't.
Okay. All right, Rendar, Costa, and Rendar, you start to feel this kind of annoyance start to take over you guys from being in hell so long. You find yourselves getting a little bit more agitated with things. You find yourself getting more, probably, you notice your thoughts are becoming a little bit more evil when you think about things.
So they're normal.
I was gonna say they're just normal people. He's a cranky old geezer, and he's a half orc.
Agitated. I mean, Rendar's been a perpetually agitated half orc since the beginning of the campaign.
Rendar and Costa, your alignment has changed to lawful evil.
What?
What's going on with his sword?
Okay.
Oh shit.
I'm intrigued as to how the sword's reacting to this.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, there's a little bit of thing going on with the Torm thing. If his alignment changes, then he can't use it anymore.
So far, nothing has happened with that sword.
Absolute evil.
That's pretty crazy, though. You roll for alignment changes? Jesus.
The pervasive evil of being in hell just seems to start to weigh on you guys every day that you stay here.
I don't know. The other guy seemed pretty nice. Charles seems pretty nice, and he's a freaking devil. He's native to this place.
They're not affected by it.
Gordon kind of seems pretty cool.
He doesn't stay.
Everybody else,
he just comes and goes.
Everybody else on Avernus is still acts like not Avernus. El Terrell just helpless, and they've been here for weeks.
They're not considered on hell yet.
Oh yes, of course. How unbelievably convenient. Mad Maggie's pretty nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's evil. She's lawful evil. Everyone you've met, I think, in hell so far has been lawful evil, if not chaotic evil.
And the worst part about all this is that you can't change it back.
Oh, I didn't say that.
Until we find the sword.
I didn't say that either.
Because we have to give it to Mad Maggie. Let's just get the hell out of here, guys. Can you just banish us at this point? we spend a few more days. We lose those saving throws, and eventually Rendar and Costa are just gonna knife us in our sleep, and kill themselves or something.
Since you're the smartest, give me a history check.
We're still lawful evil.
Yeah, then it's gonna go to neutral people, and then probably chaotic evil.
It actually does. Stay
I'm gonna
lawful.
use luck to re-roll that.
Okay.
That's better.
If Rendar kills you, you'll be facing him and you'll be armed.
For now.
You, in your studies, you do remember once coming by a little book or something that mentioned the longer people stay in hell, the more this pervasive evil kind of infects them. It's not permanent if you leave within a certain amount of days, or if you use like the spell evil and good.
Certain number of days, Sebastian.
Okay.
You're really giving us too much confidence here.
We're all gonna be. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of us are already evil, but we're all gonna be like pure chaotic evil by the end of this.
And it took us 8 hours just to cross a mile of land. And that's not even us like screwing around. That's just like straight. That's just driving the whole time. Should have stuck to Dragons of Icefire, guys.
Yep, lesson learned. Could have been fighting dragons right now in dungeons.
Yeah, all we have to do was kill Helia Thornton.
All right, you guys finished your long rest.
Over that long rest, because as an elf, I only need to like rest for 4 hours. Can I use the remaining 4 hours to copy and
Yeah.
100 gold to copy and large reduce into my spellbook?
Yep, because it's not considered anything like physical activity or anything like that.
Yeah.
You know, theoretically, if one of us could drive the car other than the Andra, then she could copy more spells.
That's true. I have a couple from the spell book that I got, and I have a scroll, remove curse, and hold person, and catnap could even be useful.
I'm not overly intelligent.
Thanks for
No, but I
telling
can
us.
attempt to
help you
drive
re-roll
a
if you.
vehicle.
Well, let's see. I'm gonna roll for my. Let me see what I get for portent. Yeah, I'm not helping anybody today. I rolled a
1 and a 13.
1 and a 13, so no one's gonna.
Hey, that one could come in really handy though.
That one could definitely come in handy.
Ones are fun though for other.
Oh yeah, they're good to use on others
I mean,
for sure.
I'm willing to
Yeah,
try
when you
and
were rolling-
figure out how to drive this thing towards the mirror if you want to try and copy another spell.
By the way, the big car is going to lose fuel in a couple hours.
At which point Rendar can hop into this one and he can drive the small one because he'll be better at it.
Oh, are we going to just abandon it, or because we still have the 3 tokens?
Well, that's a good question. Do we want to keep it? Do we want to get rid of it?
I can get rid of it. Then we got 3 tokens for 1.
All right. If nothing, if anything, just drive it off a cliff. Scrap it.
Okay. Yeah, because you could fit up the 8 in that one. So 1, 2. Oh, perfect.
Yeah, Mike can stand. Gary's on a stick. Lulu floats, and Charles can sit in the back with his legs touching his feet. I mean, his legs touching his feet. His legs touching his face.
I hope.
Well, yeah, it's 8 though. You guys could all squeeze in and fit.
Charles gets the baby seat.
So
All
you
right.
guys, you're just gonna leave the other one?
When it runs out,
Yeah, we'll drive
Oh.
until it runs out. We're gonna head towards that mirror of Mephistar. I will attempt to drive and get Leandra some time to copy any more spells.
just have Leandra co-pilot while you're driving, like she's your driving instructor.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you continue on your journey towards this mirror.
When Sebastian signs, it's a good thing for us.
The dice are definitely in your favor today.
Thank
That
goodness.
means something came in our favor.
We might actually get to our destination before the end of the session.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
I just went from good to lawful evil, but I don't see that as my benefit.
Well, you haven't killed
You're
any of us
still
in our
lawful.
sleep yet, so you know.
Wait, as a paladin, don't you have? Oh, you have protection from good and evil.
Oh yeah, would that have helped? Can I be protected from myself?
I mean, I don't consider like lawful evil people just going around killing anyone. So I mean, they're still lawful. They're still not gonna just murder you, but they definitely do things in their own favor.
A dispel, which is a 5th level. Jesus Christ, you won't get that to level 18.
Leandra would, wouldn't she?
What
As
spell?
a paladin.
Oh.
I was gonna say I don't get much that has to do with helping people. I just kind of get. To be
Oh,
fun.
that's right. I forgot wizard.
And wizards most definitely do not get the spell could enable.
No.
It's also a 5th level spell, which we do not have,
Uh,
and we won't have for a
what
couple
level
more
is remove
levels.
curse? I could take that. I have a scroll of it that I could copy.
All right.
It's...
So, yeah, you guys travel, and on your travels, you definitely have seen things around. I mean, off in the distance, you've seen just those, like, the billowings of smoke from other infernal war machines. You're always having that overwhelming smell of black tar burning. But surprisingly, you had no encounters all the way to the Mirror of Mephistar. Surprisingly.
Right. Well, I guess all ashore. Who's
Uh,
going ashore? We've made it. Throw that thing in park.
But when you
Good
were
driving.
on your way there, though, it was about 7 hours. So I think there was how long was left on the big one? 6, you said? Or...
That was just about that.
Yeah, so it would have ran out by like an hour before you got there. So you guys would have all had to get out and hop in. I'm assuming that's what would have happened. So
Yeah, and then I will have somebody, or I guess Rendar will take over driving the small one, and one of us will man the grapple and try and grapple the other one and drag it into like a tar pit or something, the equivalent.
Yeah, or straight into the River Styx.
Yeah, I just want to get rid of that other thing.
Just gonna scuttle it.
How long were we traveling, sir? You said 7 hours?
yes,
Can I have copied another spell?
yeah. If you weren't driving,
Yep, alright. So I'll mark off 150 gold and I'm gonna copy remove curse from the scroll I have.
I'll be annoying and be reciting poems because we're so freaking bored.
what's everybody else
I'm
doing?
just trying
in
to
that
tune him
7
out.
hours?
I'm driving, and the whole time I'm just thinking, I am speed.
Kazda, what are you doing?
Sleeping.
All right.
Oh, but
Thinking the same thoughts he thought before acquiring the sword.
Yeah, he's just a cranky old man again.
Rendar?
No more righteousness in him.
Is Rendar feeling good? Yep. We lost him. Alright, so as you guys get there, a giant slab of ice is wedged at the end of this craggy ravine. Through its surface, you glimpse a glacial landscape draped in snow.
There's snow in this place?
Through the mirror. When you look through this slab of ice, this is what you see through it.
I'm gonna knock on the mirror.
If at any point Costa wakes up and he starts seeing snow, he'll lose his shit as to where the fuck are we now.
I mean, yeah, you would have to get out and look to see it through the ice.
Hello, Mephistopheles. Also the name of the cat and cats.
Zaileron knows nothing about hell, so he's just looking at this mirror going, how is there snow here?
So who got out of these machines and walked up to it, or who's staying in?
I assume once we park in front of this mirror, most of us got out. I definitely did.
Okay. So when you look into this this piece of ice, this mirror of ice, you also, when you see your reflection, you see this soulless, haggard, encrusted with rime version of yourselves staring back at you.
1 second.
No change then.
1 second. I'm gonna have Gary watch the car and behind us. Just have him on lookout. Just have Amadeus turn him whenever he wants to be turned.
Okay.
That's it.
Costa doesn't see any difference in his reflection. It's just,
Here's the important question. Is the version of me in the mirror blue?
It is blue.
Oh, God.
Am I
And worse than I originally anticipated.
Am I still hot when I'm ancient?
You look soulless, haggard, and encrusted with rime.
Definitely not how I would look when I'm 80 or 150.
I mean, the soulless
years.
part just looks the same, between the two of you, it's just the encrusted in Ryan that's slightly
Everyone,
different.
give me an intelligence saving throw.
Man, it's just save after save.
Solve
up
themselves.
in this bitch. It's the same for my intelligence check, so
Okay.
I'll take that 19.
All right. So, wow, Zaileron, good. Giovanni and Costa.
I'm just so angry about being blue that I can't fail my save.
It's a
So-
20 DC. Jesus.
No, so Zaileron.
This fucking campaign.
I'm sorry. Leandra, while you're standing there, you notice that Zaileron, Giovanni, and Sheridan are all just staring at the reflection, not moving at all.
Jesus!
20 fuck this campaign.
Wait, shit, so all of them except for me?
All of them
A
except for
25
you.
DC! Are you kidding me with this?
Rendar can't even beat a 25. I can't. None of us can beat a 25 except Leandra. Literally.
Oh, she's smart. I
I
banished
rolled a
my
19.
Literally none of us with an actual
I
20.
had rolled 18 or up. Shit. They're all just. Can I go, like, just tap one of them on the shoulders?
Yeah. When you tap one of them on the shoulders, they look stunned. Like their face expressions, they're just all stunned,
Can I try to
staring at
slap one?
themselves. Yeah. You slap them, and they still stay stunned. Who do you slap?
Shit. Whoever's next to me, I don't know.
Really? You're not gonna
They're
pick?
on-
You have
Yeah,
the
who would you
wanna
opportunity to
slap?
pick
I
anybody you want to
know.
slap.
I think I already know the answer to that.
Yeah,
There's
Yeah,
only-
you slap Giovanni.
Giovanni.
No. I'll just pick.
We all knew who you were gonna slap, let's be honest.
gentle backhand.
Yeah, when you slap him, nothing happens.
Oh, I can take advantage of this. I'm just,
What do you do?
just punch him. No. Shit. Can I, like, try to go to Zaileron and cover his eye so he can't see his reflection anymore?
You could do that. Yeah, you do that, but nothing seems to have happened. This only goes on for about a minute, though, and then you all snap out of it.
Oh, shit. Did they know that I slapped him?
No.
I mean, I'll probably feel a little bit
Yeah.
something on my cheek.
You feel
I
like your
have
cheek has
negative one
stinging
strength. You don't
sensation?
feel a thing. My strength is 8. You feel nothing, I promise.
Just like a mild thwap in the face. It's like,
Yeah,
it's just
like-
like the residual
leaf
mark,
hitting you.
the phantom marks left by a brisk slap.
And then, as you're standing in front of this mirror, you happen to notice this huge tower in the back. Give me a... Where was it?
What are we gonna do? We're gonna save at the tower now. It's the higher fucking Sauron.
I'm ready for another save. Here we go. Come on.
Give me
Try and beat
a
20.
Sorry, 1 second. I'll be right back.
Arcana check. Okay.
I'm assuming only those who are
Yeah.
trained in Arcana.
Yeah, you don't recognize the tower.
I'll roll for what's her face, Leandra.
Okay. Do you have access to her character?
Ugh.
Ugh. Yeah, neither one of you recognizes this tower of ice that is far in the distance. But I mean, you would assume it belongs to Mephistopheles.
What the hell do we have to roll? Just pure intuition. Probably
Yeah.
the biggest
Yeah,
thing in there, and the king probably rules that biggest thing.
Yeah,
in the,
I don't.
in the,
Yeah, this is dumb. It's like a 25 intelligence Arcana to recognize the Tower of Mephistar.
Yeah, I wonder who lives in that giant tower amongst the frozen wasteland.
You know what?
Exactly.
Just
biggest
because
thing
of
around
this,
there.
I want to make a big bad who builds a massive tower but then doesn't live in it. He lives in like a little hut that can see the tower. And he could just watch everybody go to the tower.
Now he's just to gaze upon his creation. Look, man, goddamn, I'm so fucking good. God damn, I'm
That's my
sexy.
new big bad. That's what I'm doing for now.
You as you're standing there, you see this a humanoid figure with these blue devil wings and this blue tail. He comes, he drops off from the top of the tower and he flies down towards the other side of the mirror. When he lands, he's completely blue. His skin is cadaver blue. His face is frozen in a scream. Like he just looks like he's screaming all the time. And he holds a kettle of steaming water in one hand. And he walks up to the mirror on the other side, and he pours the water onto his face.
A kettle, like a boiling, like a hot water kettle.
Yeah, like a tea, well, this one's more just like a iron kind of pot that has boiling water in it. But yeah, a tea kettle in a sense.
That's totally intimidating, by the way.
I'd probably look at him and just be like, "Hey, my brother in blue, did you ever get used to that color?"
Is that a wrong place? We're born that way.
When he pours the water on his face kind of thaws a little bit. Or thaws. It doesn't yet. It thaws a little bit. And he says, "What brings you to Mephistopheles?" And his face immediately freezes back up into this other, like, painful, anguished expression.
Yeah, guys, that place looks really unpleasant.
Yeah, that is rather difficult to live life, isn't it? Your face perpetually frozen. So, Mr. Mephistopheles, can you hear us?
He says, "I am not him. I am Rigoroth. I am his emissary."
Yes. Is there any chance we may receive an audience with him? Be granted an audience with him? Just a few questions. Nothing to take up too much time. Just a few simple questions.
"I am here to speak for him." Well, after he pours the water back, he has to pour water on his face every time he talks. So you see him pour this boiling hot water on his face. His face thaws out a little bit. He speaks, and then it freezes back up into this other horrible, expression.
It's not a very fun existence, isn't it? Could you not ask Mr. Mephistopheles to at least give you a functioning mouth?
"Speak. What brings you here?"
All right, we'll have to be quick about this. Where is the Bleeding Citadel on this plane? On our plane? If you could point us to it, that would be splendid. Thank you.
He says, Mephistopheles, after he pours water on his face again, is willing to make a bargain with you.
I'm starting to become amazed by this kettle, like this unending source of hot water.
It's magic.
I just keep looking at it like, I mean, how much is in there?
Could we get some?
I could go for a tea right now. I'm a bit
We
parched.
will offer you the power of knowledge for your assistance.
If it's a quest, I don't want to do it. Would you take soul coins?
Mephistopheles requires your services or nothing at all.
Is it something particularly hard, or is it something? Please, can it be simple? Like pick up, I don't know, some flowers.
Is dry cleaning? I could do dry cleaning.
He pours water on his face again. He says, "He wants you to dam the flow of the river Styx, where it spills into a nearby slime-filled chasm."
That sounds difficult.
To dam a river? What the hell do you think we are?
Do I look like an engineer?
Beavers?
He looks at. He says, we will grant you the power of knowledge, rare knowledge that you might seek.
Okay, but how rare is this knowledge? Because if it's just like useless facts, I'm already chock full. I don't need any more.
What were you gonna say, Leandro? I thought you were gonna say something.
It was me. I think it was me.
Oh. Well, he says that will be disclosed when you finish.
Also, damming the river Styx, isn't that like river that flows through like all kinds of places and souls go through and shit.
Pours water on his face. It like unfreezes. Only where there is a slime-filled chasm. Where the river spills into a nearby slime-filled chasm. That's where he wants you to dam it.
Okay, but like I don't know a ton about river Styx, but I do know a fair amount about normal rivers, and if you dam one part, it creates like a backlog in other parts.
That is irrelevant.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Does Mr. Mephistopheles realize how wide the river Styx is?
He says, we wouldn't ask you to do it if you couldn't do it.
I highly doubt
Because I feel like a devil would definitely ask you to do something you couldn't do, knowing that you couldn't do it, and then you'd have to owe him afterwards.
Precisely.
This is an infernal pact. You do this, and we will grant you rare knowledge.
Rare knowledge of what? Almonds?
That is
if it's the history of peanuts, I don't want it.
Yeah.
What's Leandra thinking right now? I only say this because your flaw is knowledge.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying, like, fuck yes.
Could you at least
knowledge? Yeah,
could you at least disclose to us that you will be able to disclose the knowledge that we seek? Yes or no question. Very simple.
He looks at Leandra for saying yes, and he says,
No, don't look at her. Don't look at her. Look at me.
If
We're
you
talking
agree,
right now.
then the deal will be made.
She doesn't speak for us.
No.
That's fine. Then the deal will be with her and her alone.
Well, that sounds right. No, that sounds all right. Really, we won't be dragged into this. So if we fail, we ourselves won't be.
Now, hold on. Let's confirm, Leandra. You're looking for this sword, right?
I mean,
not random facts about tree nuts and fruit.
Not looking for Lulu's underpants or something. Like, we're all on the same page here. We're looking for this sword, yeah?
If you guys
we're
can
on the same page, but bonus knowledge on top of that I'm not going to complain.
You see, we'll look at the Laron. This is exactly why I hate wizards. Nerds.
Knowledge hungry.
Nerds, a lot of them. They can't keep their bloody noses out of a book. No wonder they can't get laid.
You do what?
As he's dishing books, I just like tuck mine further away into my bag.
So yeah, after Leandra said yes, he completely just like ignored the rest of you because he's not getting anywhere with you guys. And so he looks at Leandra.
I mean, that's fine. We could still help Leandra complete that task easily.
You totally could. So he says, so our pact is agreed, and
yes, and that way I'm getting.
He walks up to the glass, mirror. Wait, what?
Wait. And if I can't complete this task, what is to become of me? There's no negative side effects, is there?
He says, it is simply a pact, offering you knowledge and power in return for your assistance.
You have to stop saying pact, because pact has a negative connotation to it, especially in a place like this.
It really does. Like up above, pacts typically frowned upon.
If you do not perform this act, nothing will happen. You just do not gain your knowledge.
And the pact ends upon completion of damming the river Styx in said location?
That is correct.
Have you and your employer considered perhaps saying accord, agreement, proposition, deal, perhaps?
He looks at Leandra again.
Synonyms?
He walks up to the mirror and he starts to etch the bargain onto his side of the mirror.
We can't read backwards, you twat.
On your side of the mirror,
Yourself, I can.
words form into chunks of ice on your side of the mirror, and then he says, "Chisel them off, melt them down, and drink it to seal the bargain. And you have yourselves a deal." And he turns around and he flies off.
Wait! Why can't we just say we'll do it, and then we'll come back and say we did it? We can show him proof and everything.
Off into the tower he flies.
Oh wait, then again, this is Leandra's
Yeah,
fault.
exactly. This is
Never
her
mind.
weird tea to drink.
Yeah, never mind. Yeah, I've had it.
Connor Kingsley, if you guys can bring me some tea from the Nine Hells, I would be quite grateful. Well, Leandra's about to drink it.
Connor?
We don't need the color commentary from you, Connor.
It's Leandra's problem. Let her deal with it.
Right.
Would you like some chrysanthemum? I still have some.
Costa, were you willing to do this deal, or Rendar? Since I heard from you guys.
I mean, if Leander's willing to do it, you don't have to.
I get the sense that she's taking all of the danger and we're getting all of the benefit. So I'm totally fine with just standing here watching her drink this weird iced tea.
I'm not sure how my new alignment would really be affected by it, but I know old Costa would have no part of it at all. So.
Well, old new Costa. Old Costa probably be fine with it.
Yeah, no, okay, Costa's going for it.
Okay.
Oh, are you going to join the deal with me?
No.
No,
Are you nuts?
Costa said.
Why would we take any extra risk?
Costa is, though, he said, right?
Yep.
Rendar, what are you going to do?
You having a bath?
A lot of cowards, honestly. Nothing to be afraid of. Little bargain, little power.
I'm perfectly alright with being called a coward in the Nine Hells.
So, Leandra, do you melt it down and drink it with Costa?
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Just making sure. Just want to finish the scene.
I mean, if anything, you can slap me in the face and call me Susan for all I care.
I have very few rules, but one of them is don't make deals with devils or demons. And so far, I'm doing pretty well.
All right.
Well, I mean, what I have.
Rendar, I suggest. Oh no, wait, Rendar. It's not here.
So, Leandra and Costa, you guys melt down this ice. Do you do cheers or anything, or do you chug it? Bottoms up. Yeah, you chug it. You don't feel any different.
Before Costa drinks it, I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and say, "You know, only she has to drink it. We can still do the job, and she'll be fine, and we'll all be fine."
Could I pretend to drink it and not actually drink it?
Yeah.
Just chucks it over the shoulder.
Honestly.
Is that what you do?
Look at.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay.
Do I see him do this?
Are you trying to be stealthy about it? Give me a stealth check.
Yeah, I do.
Or a sleight of hand, and then Leandra's perception.
I could give you a 1. I could.
He got a 1. You gave him a 1.
Well, let's be honest. I don't think Leandra would care either way, because she was already going to do it by herself anyways.
No, I really don't care.
I don't.
Yeah,
I mean,
I intend to do this alone.
Is Costa really stealthy about anything he does, though? He's always trying to like steal bottles, and they're jingling around, and like dropping them. Like he's always trying to steal.
He's
stuff.
got all of the potions, and we all know it.
Yeah, he never succeeds.
I'm gonna look at Zalaron and Rendar and say, "He's back."
Yeah, tell us what happened, Costa, when you went to go, because this is a crit fail, so you spilled that probably all over you too. So you tell us what happened.
I go to put it over my shoulder, but it kind of like it catches on a bit of armor, and I just throw it in my own face.
Yeah, it's like
but kind of splutter and split, so I don't drink it. It's just it covers my face.
I'll pat him. I'll pat his face down with a handkerchief.
Right, now that we're all refreshed, let's go find this place we're supposed to dam, I guess.
on wandering around.
This is when
So
Lulu,
fun.
yeah, Lulu turns. She's like, "Yeah, let's go," and her little trunk goes up in the air, and that's where we'll end the night.
That's enough out of you.
Oh,
You
man.
have done
Oh,
absolutely
God.
nothing to help us whatsoever.
Well, that was fun,
Killing
guys. We had
I'm stoked to get murdered by a demon, y'all.
no combat today. That was great.
I
No
really
combat.
hope
We've got some dude on a flaming horse tailing us. Made a
and
deal with the demon.
two fucking gargoyles.
That's awesome. And two imps.
Well, the imps are cool. Well,
Yeah,
we're not
the imps
really.
are just following around.
We know the
We
imps. We're not really cool
Did
with
our
them, but
first
we
date?
know them.
Well, okay, some of us now. We're not.
You broke up a lot on that one, Leandra, so I don't know
Yeah.
what you said. Well, I want to thank Dr. Proctor and Connor Kingsley
Hi, Cass.
for giving me some comments today.
Hi,
It was
Connor.
fun.
Connor's here stealing all of these wonderful ideas that I'm taking from your campaign for mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's gonna put it in ours.
Sneaky devil.
That's pretty funny.
Now he knows I'm willing to make demon deals. Oh boy.
Are you playing this one again?
No,
No,
I'm
wait.
not running.
Uh-oh.
I'm currently running them through Storm King's Thunder.
Storm King's Thunder.
Thank God! What a great campaign.
I'm enjoying
This
it
is
so
high.
far. There's a lot of just random wandering, but
Yeah, compared to this one. You know, I just noticed there's a knight on the flaming horse on the cover of this thing.
yeah.
And
I
there's
feel
only
like
the
he's
one
maybe
guy.
a big, maybe he's a big part of this one, but
I feel like he's spying on us for the bald-headed bitch in the front on the front cover with the sword that we're supposed to find.
Maybe.
or it's one versus the other trying to get the sword. I'm just taking a wild guess here.
Well,
Kinda.
you guys already learned it that this guy works for Zariel. He was one of her knights during the Crusades that turned evil with
Ah.
her. The guy on the
Alright,
tree
well,
told you that. Yeah.
I think it's in my
Right.
notes.
So they're following us. They're just
he
keeping
worked-
an eye on us. So Britney Spears is looking at us right now.
So maybe it would be best to try and deal with him before things progress any further, and we have to deal with both of them.
Yeah, the demons might be working for her too. I don't want to fight all three of them at the same time. It sucks.
No, I feel like maybe picking them off one at a time might be the best option.
We can't see them, can we? Unless
Not
like,
anymore.
they're actual invisible.
We could just keep trying to piss them off, like we did with the were-rats at that one mine.
I
Provoke
could,
them until they attack us.
I could definitely provoke the demons. I can make something really nasty involving the both of them.
Oh God.
Do it.
That'll bring them out.
And I could
As far as the
also
knight,
definitely game the system, since
I-
I can attack anything I can't
Oh,
see at just regular disadvantage.
oh shit! I just had the greatest. I can lure out the knight too. If he's devoted to Zariel, and I already know what Zariel looks like. Oh, I can make some. I can make some really bad shit.
Oh,
Oh, I
God.
can. Woo! Well, it's not gonna be fucked up, but she's gonna be a hoe. She's gonna be a hoe. I'm gonna make her look like a hoe. She belonged to the streets. And I'm pretty sure Knight Devoted over here is not gonna be very happy that his queen is servicing
Probably won't be.
others.
Perhaps that's an option that we could pursue.
You guys might want
Do
to
it.
run away from Giovanni before he gets you killed. No, I'm kidding. Just joking.
Well, we're trying
I
to
got a mission now. I want endless knowledge and power. That sounds fun.
purposely
totally
lure them
violent.
out. It's
say-
shock value.
You didn't say endless knowledge.
Well, rare knowledge and power. It sounds good. It sounds promising. No bad things can come from that, I'm sure.
And just
No,
so we're-
like any wizard who's pursuing vast knowledge, nothing bad ever happens.
Just wait till I become a lich. It'll be fun. Don't worry.
well, if you become a lich, we can just leave you here. I mean, you'll be right at home.
Yeah. You'll
Yeah,
just
it'll be
take
fun.
over a whole plane. It's fine.
You take over the plane when we
Oh,
actually
okay.
die. when we die and come here, we'll be tight with you.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah, sounds
Giovanni not maybe Giovanni not so much, right? But you know, I'm happy.
I don't dislike Giovanni. There's respect there.
I think after he dies and he comes here, and I think he'll be happy being like an errand boy. That's fine. That's fine. And nothing worse than that.
You could just be my personal bard. Just play me music all day. It's fine.
Except it'll be music of her choice, just to torment you.
I prefer being the errand boy, like getting your mocha latte or something.
Yeah, I'll come up with a really obnoxious Starbucks order that you have to make every time, and I change it every time you come back with it, and it's wrong.
I'll take getting coffee. I'll take getting iced coffee thrown in my face, then playing the songs that I'm forced to.
just nonstop country remix.
This is like playing Cotton Eye Joe 24/7. In fact, honestly, if I play Cotton Eye Joe 24/7, you probably get pissed off and tell me to change the song at that point. So I honestly, I wouldn't be too. You know what? I wouldn't be too miffed about being a personal musician.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Because I know Leandra isn't a complete psychopath. She'll prefer a variety of music, so I'm good there. All right, I'm good.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm good.
We've come up with our long-term plan here. We're gonna turn Leandra.
I'm gonna become a lich. Everything's good.
Long-term post-death.
Yeah. Well, and plus it's after I die, so we've got time. We've got like at least another 500 years, so it's good. 600.
After that, we'll be chilling with Mad Maggie until you come down.
Yeah, sounds good.
I mean, I got a significant amount of time as well. I'm also an elf, provided I don't do anything too stupid.
That's
true. Actually, now that I say it, I'm definitely gonna die in the next like 2 sessions. It's fine.
Well, I can leave anytime I want if I get stuck in hell, because I don't care where I go. I can just banish myself.
Then you know,
I'm screwed for the campaign. As a character, I'm not screwed. I can just leave.
Well, if we're truly going for random placement on the banishment, I mean, you could end up in like the polar ice caps.
Yeah,
and
like
then you
if
just get
worst comes to
hypothermia in about
absolute
5
worst.
minutes.
Yeah, if it's worst comes to absolute worst, we do have an out.
So it's a fucking suicide pact between all of us.
Just a banishment pact.
When it comes down to it, whoever holds the sword gets banished, and then we all just do the best we can.
It'll depend what level we are by then, because I can maybe eventually do all of us in a day.
Well, the worst part is, after we finish, I'm pretty sure the campaign will end after we finish this campaign. Which means we get no time.
Go back and ruin Phandalin?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
We have no time.
If you guys succeed this,
back.
I will definitely play if you guys go back to Phandalin. Like, if you guys made it through this.
You should. I mean, you should probably have a little bit more confidence in us. We can be competent when we're motivated.
Oh, I don't think. I don't know.
I mean, we
pulled
off that wicked opening for the tavern. I feel like we can pull off this sword heist in hell.
We've also managed to do some crazy shit here and have completely gotten away with it.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, the fact that we're not all dead right now is pretty good.
Did you run from most of the battles?
Well,
that's definitely going to come up and bite us in the ass soon, I think. We need to start fighting some stuff.
I'll just say the three of us, Giovanni, Costa, and Rendar, should have ended up on the chopping block for the mayor thing in the beginning.
Oh yeah.
We managed to weasel our way out of that. all we got as a punishment was exile from the town we already hated.
That was the punishment. Like,
yeah, great punishment. Oh yeah.
No, I looked like that. I looked it up. Like that was one of the punishments, either exiled or paying the fine.
And they tried to get you guys. Well, they tried to get us to pay the fine, and we were like, "Hell no!
No. Yeah, we're getting the hell out of here. We could have easily been executed if we did not do that. If we did not weasel our way out, because we really didn't do very well. And the cleric or the investigator had to speak with the mayor privately.
It was bad times.
That was
fun times. I want more of that. I don't want to roll any more intelligence saves to be evil.
I wonder what
I'm tired of the red.
I wonder what the dragon's doing to Phandalin currently. It better not destroy the city before we get back.
No,
I'm gonna
I
be
like that skull in the cloud. That's pretty cool.
Oh, that's Gary when we
when we level him up all the way.
Yeah, that's level 20.
That would be awesome.
I mean, we already have a bunch of friends that we can promote. Like once we take down Zalaria, not Zalaria, the bald-headed Britney Spears. Yeah, Zariel. Dude, we can install so many different people into.
It's like you're promoted to lieutenant. You're taking that seat over there.
We got Mad Maggie and her minions. The imps can do it. Gary can be reigning over the skulls. We can promote Charles, the bearded devil, into the ruler of the other devils and have him fall in line. We have if we succeed on this, guys, we have a freaking army.
Hey, we got that weird vacuum face guy too. Maggie's injured buddy.
Ass to mouth.
Yeah.
He likes us.
Is that you,
guy
Greg?
with the weird...
That just followed on Twitch?
Yeah.
Greg, wow.
And we have an in.
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool.
Fine.
I will say that even when the campaign ends, the problem is we'll be too powerful to take on Halia Thornton. It'll be too easy. It won't be. It won't be as satisfying.
We're not going to kill her. We're going to politically destroy her. And
yeah,
then imprison her.
But then it'll be kind of easy because we'll have all these crazy spells and my freaking like persuasion and deception and everything will be up to like plus 15.
Out of character, you don't know what's happening in Phandalin right now.
We're gonna get back. She's gonna be like a political leader, backed by all of the Zentarum, and it's gonna become this huge war between us and the Zents.
No, it's not gonna be a war. No. If she, if she actually like becomes like the leader of the Zentarum or something like that, that's even better because that'll be sweeter for us. It'll be dangling the carrot, except that the carrot will be really easy to get, but we'll still have that that chase.
That sweet bit of satisfaction at the end.
Yeah, we'll still destroy her easily.
Yeah.
I mean, because I can literally. That's so easy. Are you kidding me? I can
How is that easy?
I can literally, bro. I can higher level. I can get the right amount of spells. I can literally turn into like a woman, or even stay as myself and seduce the Zentarum leaders. And like change my form, seduce them, bring them close to like the shore or something, and dimension door both of us into the ocean and drown them with my hands around their neck.
I feel like he's put a lot of thought into this.
I feel like there might be some bigger issues going on.
And once we dismantle the Zentarum, then we pretty much saved Waterdeep and Neverwinter, and they don't have to deal with those ass hats ever again.
Leandra has a great ending for Phandalin in mind. That's what Connor said.
Oh, what the hell does Leandra have to do with anything here?
Well, I don't know.
She's not a part of this.
Yeah, I know. She wasn't even there when all this shit happened.
She lives in Elturel. She's like, she lives in New Jersey.
What's Leandra's great ending? What is it, Leandra? What was that, Greg?
So she's going to get burnt as a witch as soon as we get back.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, poor Leandra.
I'll give her Giovanni's proficient with the disguise kit. He'll give her a nose and a wart. It's fine.
Disguise kit. I can also. At some point, I can get spells that transform me or other people into different things.
Oh boy, the Zentarum. They're pretty powerful. I'm sure they have a lot of.
Are they?
Yeah.
Are they? Thay is pretty far away. We can kill them all.
Their main purpose is to grow for power. Like, that's what they want.
Yeah, but then, I can always get everybody else in the Council of Waterdeep against them.
What we need to do is just figure out what Manchun looks like. You can disguise yourself as Manchun, and boom, Zintarum's ours.
And if we do get to like super high levels, I can like true polymorph
There we go. See?
Haliathorn into something like just like an armpit.
A carp.
Literally just like
Just a carp.
just an armpit.
Great.
Just like just like an armpit, like a bicep and like a little bit of the shoulder.
Oh boy.
Great.
What's the process for becoming a lich? I'm asking for a friend.
Oh, I did know this. It's like, don't you have to be like level 20?
You have to be high level. There's a phylactery involved, and I think there's
Yeah.
a potion and something about sacrificing your humanity entirely. But whatever, that's just besides.
I feel like there's got to be like a considerable amount of human sacrifice, doesn't there?
Yeah,
like, not
but
just
I mean,
your own humanity. Like that's cheap. I feel like I've
no,
already
I think there's a lot of
accomplished
murder
that goal.
involved. Yeah, like
Oh wait, this is the easiest thing. Fucking dude, 7th level. 7th level, when we get that high, I could just teleport people away.
I'm kind of
Okay.
concerned about where we're all going to end
We can
up,
just-
but
no,
Wait,
but you know the
So-
spell
Good night, Greg.
demiplane. We just make a demiplane and shove all your enemies in there and just leave them in there like a little dungeon.
Because then they could come back and everything, and I don't want that. And they're probably, I'm pretty sure they don't age in there and stuff. Teleport them into the ocean, into like
Or
Sea
plane
of
shift
Bones
them.
or
Actually,
whatever.
what level do you get plane shift? Just plane shift them into the elemental plane of water and they'll drown.
Nah, that's you're overthinking it. We gotta go simple. Just drown them in the ocean. Yeah, I'm gonna drown them in the ocean, just like a couple miles off the coast of this, so that they can still see the city as they take their last moments of air.
Oh, and I'm the one overthinking this.
And as the last
I
moment,
was going to say, you might be a little, like a touch sadistic.
no, I'm just saying. And you banish them to the plains. You can't see it. You can't hear. I mean, it's just. I mean, getting too complicated with the plains. Just the ocean's right there, man. Ocean's right there. Water deep. Neverwinter right there. This is a sword coast. It's a sword coast.
you just-
Emphasis on the
At
coast.
that level, couldn't you just conjure water in their lungs and watch them drown in front of you?
Technically, no. It has to be an unoccupied space, so I could just teleport them.
Well, what's occupied
Yeah,
in their
Greg.
lungs?
You left.
Or better yet, if we befriend the dragon, I can teleport people into his stomach.
But that level, we could just true polymorph into a dragon and then just do it yourself.
Well, teleport is 7th level. True polymorph is 9th.
Okay,
It's-
true.
There's like
True.
4 level difference between those two.
I mean, if it's just a
It's like
matter of
long
killing them,
four
there's
levels.
a lot of different options. I want to, like, destroy them.
Well, we have to get. Well, the thing is, if we have to destroy, we're only destroying Kalia Thornton, right?
Yeah.
Well, all we have to do is just get rid of the Zentarama. I mean, we don't have to do the ocean. I could just teleport them, 500 feet in the air and watch them break their, splatter into a goo pile.
Just reverse
once they hit the
gravity it.
cobblestone streets. Nah, because then I think I don't think they'll keep falling or falling up. I think there's a limit, right?
It's like a couple hundred feet.
Have, like,
Isn't
the
it? Is it
range.
100 feet or 200 feet? But still, if they're like
Yeah.
if they're not a leveled player, then 100, 200 feet is enough to kill someone.
Yeah, but then it's all the creatures within the range, right? If we're going as a party, and if we're just
Yeah, but by then,
just
like, we should be able to survive that fall, except for the stupid wizard who's got 10 hit points at level 20.
You
Well,
have
not-
Featherfall by then. Just right at the end, Featherfall.
well, not
That's
even
true.
that. Not even that. It's just that reverse gravity. It's a big AOE spell. It's like a big circle, right? Teleporter, convenient, one person, and untraceable.
Yeah.
Oh no!
true.
What's the, how? Oh no! He fell from the sky. Ugh, I don't know.
Must
And it's
have
teleport,
fallen
right?
off his mount.
And it's teleport. You could literally just touch him because it's 10 feet. You could touch him, and he could appear halfway across the city, 600 feet in the air, and then dead.
Yeah, that's true. Don't you have to roll to get teleport, right, though?
No, that's only if it's an unknown, like an extremely unfamiliar area.
Oh, okay.
So if you're
There's
familiar
soul
with it,
cage. You can rip their soul right out of their body and then just kind of use it for a while.
no, because that's too evil.
And what you're describing is
I was just gonna say, yeah, because we're the most goody two shoes party ever. Can't.
You're ripping their souls out and everything, and Sebastian's always going like, "Oh, well, the soul tokens. If you don't release them, it's evil and all that stuff."
yeah, but you guys are already wasting
souls.
souls. We've already murdered a bunch of people.
Just...
We're already using a bunch of people's souls.
I'm just trying to give you guys the information so you guys make the right decisions for your characters. That's all.
It's a small leap from, from using soul coins to just taking the souls right out of the bodies. It's not a big jump.
When you rip the souls from their bodies, that's like super sadistic, right? And you're damning them to eternity. You're damning them, damnation for eternity. But when you just teleport them and have them
suppose. Yeah, when they just die
just
sort of by your hand, it's kind of
That's just first degree murder. That's only 25 to life instead of soul to eternity.
And if they were a good person, maybe they'll end up in a more agreeable place.
Well, there's Zentaro, so they're not good people.
No, they're not. But
you could always modify memory just a lot and just take away their memories of ever being in the Zentaro and just be like, oh yeah, I'm your leader and you remember this now.
See, I don't want to take over I don't think I want to take over the Zentaro because that's too much work now because we have to do the logistics and the henchmen.
We don't have to take over the Zentaro. We could just make them like laborers in our fields or mines or whatever.
I just want to dismantle them and leave Halia Thornton by herself.
I love these dreams of grandeur you guys have.
Just completely collapse the Phandalin economy so that it's her by herself.
And she will. It gives our characters sustenance. It's what keeps Giovanni going.
Never met the lady. I don't know who she is. This is fun.
But that's what's keeping Giovanni going. His pure hate for that woman, for that vile woman.
Mind you, in all fairness, there's a possibility she'll be arrested by the time we get back, since we did send a devil to deliver a message to her.
And to run amok of all the things.
Yeah.
She may not be arrested though. If she is, that'd be really funny though. At that point, we would probably maneuver behind the scenes politically to get her executed, and then after that to push up the execution date, because those things take too long.
Yeah, I mean years sometimes.
Exactly, they have them
on
taxpayer money.
Do you just out of curiosity, and what do I need to never do?
To exile us from the city.
She's an awful human being.
No.
What did you guys do to deserve it?
Yeah,
absolutely. We were genuinely innocent. Well, not genuinely.
We did nothing deserving of exile or fines or execution.
See,
and that is no joke.
I've been playing with you guys for like a month and a bit, but I feel like that's just not true.
No, you go back. We were genuinely innocent. We tormented the mayor. However,
doesn't surprise me.
Big however. We were in the right because he was genuinely evil.
He was summoning devils
from here, literally, into the town, into the basement of the fucking the big ass manor. Tresidar Manor, below Phandalin. Literally summoning multiple, like piles and piles of bone. We tormented him. Yes.
All we asked for was complete control over the city, and he refused. So it forced our hand.
He pleaded for his life.
Nuance.
Don't kill me! Don't kill me!
They
told him after he writes over the stuff to him that they would let him free, and they chopped his head off.
He didn't write over anything.
Uh-huh.
If he did write over something, we would have let him go. He wrote over precisely nothing.
He surrendered. He surrendered. He was helpless. They tied him up and murdered him.
Yes, because if we let him go,
and we were foolish enough to not cut out his tongue and hide the tongue. I mean, that's really where our mistake laid.
Here's the problem. He did this thinking that he was in the right. He genuinely summoned the devil there and thinking he was in the right. If we defeated him and did not even torment him and we turned him into the authorities, he would have fucking churned up a story against us that we were the ones that did it. And because he's the mayor, he would have the pull and the influence because the other officials of Neverwinter and the occupying regions would believe him instead of us because we're from the middle of bumfuck. We're from fucking Baldur's Gate and the woods.
Who's gonna believe a bunch of ragamuffins who wander in from outside of town as opposed to a mayor? They're gonna side with the mayor. So we had to do what we had to do.
Okay.
We only did all that, and we managed to weasel out of any actual real punishment because we managed to get people on our side and managed to convince the case that we were actually in the right, and we were.
I wouldn't go that far about getting people on your side.
We were the city's
in the right.
in mind. That's all.
If you put it out on a scale, like on a left and right scale, right or wrong scale, our right weighs heavily down, outweighs the wrong we did. The wrong we did was selfish. However,
he begged for them to just call the police and have him arrested or whatever.
75-25.
Exactly. You never. Somebody who wants to be arrested,
you never
either is genuinely mentally
ill, they have a weaselly way out.
Yeah, is either genuinely mentally ill or already plotting against you, plotting to do something against you.
Yeah, he's the mayor. He kept it.
Exactly, he's the mayor. He has political pull. He can get out of this easily. Not only that, Halia Thornton was his freaking secretary and shit.
I love how we all focus on her, but really the one who screwed us was that bitch in the bar. Can't even remember her name.
What did she do?
The one who didn't. The one who said that we attacked the Zentarum that were in there first.
Oh, that too. We
need to destroy her too. I mean,
we went to a bar, one of the other bars in Fandolin, and we're all occupied by Zentarum. Mm-hmm. We were just chit chatting amongst the people, and they attacked us for literally no reason. We did nothing. Seriously, nothing this time. Genuinely nothing.
There might have been some comments made by Giovanni, but.
Okay, I insulted them, right?
Yeah.
Words can hurt, but
I mean, you didn't insult them. You insulted the bartender, but who cares? It's water under the bridge.
Yeah. I insulted people, but that's whatever, right? That's words, right?
That's Giovanni.
Words can't hurt. Words can't hurt if you don't have a head, and that's precisely what they try to do to us.
We're talking about a time that's like Renaissance time, where you say the wrong thing to anyone, and they pull out a knife and try to kill you.
And we defended ourselves and
them.
killed
No, you get that wrong. No, Sebastian.
But words do hurt. It hurts their image.
No, that's a little bit more fanatication of the modern times. People weren't that scared. People weren't like that back then. Some were, but not very.
So yes,
it happened, but it did not happen as much as you thought it did.
So yes, I mean either way, we defended ourselves and killed them, and then perhaps made an error in judgment when we decapitated them and put their heads on pikes around the city. That might have been a mistake. That might have been taking it a touch far.
Yeah, see, okay, I thought it was extreme though. Yeah, that might have been.
No. We only did that as a show of force. The bartender was already snitching on us.
Yes, she was. She was an evil.
The snitching happened after that.
No, she says she was Zentarum connected.
Yep. And really, our argument was we were showing that Zentarum weren't to be tolerated within the city limits.
And they weren't. They've been operating secretly here because Halia Thornton is a part of them. She's one of the more high-ranking, like a lieutenant or something.
That's all speculation.
Letting them operate there.
You don't know if that's true.
No, we have proof.
I was gonna say, if we go back, I can just read her mind.
What proof do you have? The
you
book that you tried to plant at her house?
I'm pretty sure it was the fact that she tried to kill Rendar and then ran out the door.
Rendar was holding her prisoner in her own house.
Was just standing in the doorway. There was no holding prisoner.
She was trying to get out. She was scared for her life. This big orc comes in and says you can't go anywhere.
Costa was there too. They were just talking. They wanted to know some answers to questions we had.
I love how
Actually
they justify everything.
every single question.
This is
All
why
she
we
had to do was answer them.
This is why we're not playing evil characters, Sebastian. As far as
I mean, some of them now are.
they're
Oh
all
my god.
neutral or good aligned as far as we are concerned. We have logic behind it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what? At this point, I'm gonna petition for the DM just put us back in Neverwinter because I really want to finish this out.
Maybe things will come together.
Let us come back to Avernus like some other time down the road. I want to take this woman down in the organization. I want to be back up there and just.
Next game, you look over and you see Phandalin hanging in the air by chains.
It's like, oh, it is on.
I'm fine with that if you let us do our thing first. If immediately afterwards we're pulled back, like, hey, welcome back, and we're like by our cars again, like, well,
I'm
okay,
just
here we
waiting
go
for
again.
the devil or the demon that shows up. It's like, let's cut a deal. You guys get to go finish your unfinished business, but then you're back here and you're mine. All right, yeah, fine.
Those are things you could do. You know that, right? Devils make deals.
No, let's not make that kind of pact. But let's just get magically teleported by whatever force of
Do it. Just make a pact. What's the worst case scenario?
I'm trapped here forever, reliving the same situation over and over again.
No, I'm good. I don't want to stay
Yeah,
here.
but you wouldn't make that kind of deal.
Yeah, become a powerful lord or something. I don't know.
Here? No, it's just red
up on top.
fire everywhere. Yeah, but I still don't want to go back down. It's just one color scheme. It's so bland. It's a complete eyesore. Even like disregarding the heat and the intelligence save. It's just that.
Ask for eternal life.
There's always a catch to that,
There's
though.
always a catch.
Well,
Here's the
there
thing.
be a catch.
I have that covered already. I just discovered the clone spell the other day, and I feel like that's just the secret to eternal life.
Can we just find a genie?
I used that
like
once.
Genie, like Aladdin,
Yeah, I
like
can't
the
wait
genie
to
from Aladdin.
I got my eyes on it.
Yeah, it's a cool spell.
Right? You can literally just like keep coming. You can just live forever so long as no one stops you.
So interestingly enough, I'm pretty sure that's what Manchun does. Just constantly clones himself. And unfortunately, some of the clones have gone mad and decided to try and take everything from him.
Oh, well, you just have one at a time and you keep it in stasis until it's time for you to die, and then you just go back.
Question. If we can't bring these characters back up, can we make new ones and reignite our feud?
Find a new way to create that feud and have us try and dethrone Holly Authority.
Are you saying if you don't make it, like if you die?
No, as in we just table these characters for now. We make new ones that are almost just like our characters, but like maybe a different class or a different race or whatever. And then these old characters come back as new ones. We take we as spirit, we release our spirits, our souls, and we take possession of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 meandering, random, bumbling adventurers.
You release your spirits, and you're gonna find yourselves a lemur.
Well, that's it. That's only saying if it's completely random. If we can control where we go to, right? We can coordinate our efforts and like, hey, these pack of dweebs that look pretty like suspectable.
Okay, let me level up a bunch, and I can carry your souls out of hell. I can trap them and release them.
And then we'll just possess somebody for the time being and say, "Hello, Halia, remember us?"
And she'll be like, "No, who the fuck are you?"
And then I'll do something that she'll remember Giovanni by, and then she'll have that grimace like, "Oh, here we go. Oh no, we're back. Greetings from hell."
I feel like Chang is just planning the Dragon of Icespire sequel at this point.
I am. It's fun. Avernus is it takes my mind off Avernus because it just beats it down.
I'm glad more than half of us passed that wisdom save.
And we're just going back and forth. Oh, we're on such a. Oh wait, go to this guy. No wait, go to that guy. Oh wait, do this. But wait, go to this guy.
The mirror thing?
What was
Did they just space out for a bit? What was the mirror thing? The DC 25.
You have no idea.
What was that? Did they just space scoop it?
You don't know. I can't tell you.
I
Well,
feel
maybe I'll
like
ask when
my
I-
soul is probably trapped on the other side of that godforsaken mirror at this point.
I mean, Lulu's like, wait, it's here. No, it's not. I forgot. No, it's here. And then we go to the stupid gorilla. Wait, do this for me. Wait, now you're blue and shit. Oh wait, go to ask this guy for to help me. You know what's funny? We didn't even ask him. We didn't even ask the Mephistopheles how to free the gorilla.
About the yeah, we never intended.
Who
Well, I don't know.
cares?
I never intended to.
Yeah,
Nope. Blue
Okay.
because he
I
can
like
walk
blue.
there forever.
It's so
Now
true.
Mephistopheles wants to be fucking beavers and shit and dam up the river Styx. And once we do that, he's probably gonna tell us, "I have rare knowledge, and I have knowledge of how to get out of here, and the only way to get out of here is go talk to this freaking dipshit
I'll tell ya.
across the plane of hell."
Probably.
He was. Their minds are being probed.
Well, good thing I have no useful knowledge. I have endless knowledge on like almonds and, George Carter, but literally nothing useful in there.
Yeah,
if
he
I'm just
chose
saying,
the-
if I come back and this rare knowledge is some bullshit, I am gonna come back as a lich later, and I will murder this person. It'll be my only
You
goal.
can't murder him.
I'll
Yeah,
try.
the Lord of the 8th
No,
level
not
of hell.
Mephistopheles. No, his little,
Oh, the
the
other
Lord
guy. Well, you can't even.
no, the little blue guy who was being a
Yeah.
little bitch. Yeah,
Can't get to him unless
Yeah,
you go to 8th level
we'll
of
get
hell.
there.
I just wanna
I mean,
say,
you underestimate how evil our
I
character
know. I
is
need
gonna
to
be.
stop saying yeah, because you guys will always do what you want to do.
We will
Somehow,
get where we're
somehow
going.
you will figure it out. Exactly.
not evil, determined. Determined against those who wronged us.
Oh my god.
And I will say, Mephistopheles picked the worst group to probe the minds of, because we got
really.
nothing.
Yeah.
There's just a
Our
friggin'.
minds are literally the wind-up monkey with the tambourines, all of us.
That's what I was saying. It's just the monkey with the symbols going on here.
The symbols. Nothing. He got nothing.
Oh my god.
Except for maybe a severe sense of rage towards Halia Thornton. That's probably the only real useful information he got out of the whole bargain.
Probably, yeah.
That and my hatred of being blue.
That's so funny. I think I can do something about that, but meh.
Kill you, reincarnate you.
I mean, I have removed curse. We could just try. It's kind of funny though. I don't know. I might not. You don't know that I have removed curse. It'll be fine.
I'm just hoping that the blue will eventually fade away at this point.
It'll just,
Yeah.
it'll just
I feel like I know
peel
what that
off
effect.
skin.
I feel like I know what that effect is, and there is something coming out about it. But whatever, you're fine.
I'm not gonna lie. I think the only reason my character hasn't murdered Lulu yet is the fact that out of character, I realize we probably need her to beat this. Because she constantly leads us to the wrong place, and it's like I feel like my character would probably run to the edge
Not
of his.
just to the wrong place, but like into danger. Not just like, oh
Yeah.
no, wrong turn. Like, oh, you're someone that wants to murder you now.
I feel like eventually my character would be like, all right, you know what, you're done.
It's a like kind of an open world, so there must be ways to finish it without her.
I feel like our odds are better with her.
I'm just saying, yeah.
I have this very strong feeling that she's going to be as useless as she is in the final fight as she is normally. Yeah.
It's less getting, it's less her usefulness in the final fight as it is like her helping us get to the final fight.
Right?
Maybe she's
true.
secretly not helping you on purpose because you're so mean to her.
Well, she deserves
We're
it.
not
She should be more useful. I don't know.
I'm just messing. That's not true.
I have not forgotten that comment. She was trying to stir the pot last week. I have not forgotten that.
She is
I'm just
so
saying, if
naive.
her, elephant being were to disappear, Zaileron
Yeah, I
would
thought
feel.
elephants never forget. That's kind of ironic.
Yeah. Oh, there's a reason.
I'm calling it. She doesn't know
Someone did it to her, actually.
And Zaileron feels nothing about it. She deserved it, probably. She was just as irritating before.
Who
She
was
probably
it?
was just this small.
Oh, it was the guy. It was the guy at the Wandering Emporium.
Of course it was.
He splashed something on her, and she lost her memory.
He's
I
the
wish I
guy
was-
running it.
I believe it was him. I believe so. Yeah.
If it's the guy running it, why are they so friendly to each other?
She doesn't remember.
Because she doesn't remember. He's trying to save face.
Yeah.
What the hell? What kind of shit are you splashing on people that makes them freak? What the hell is going on? Can we go back to our
Yeah,
Dragons
you
of Ice?
don't want to get splashed with it for sure. Trust me. It might happen later.
Whoops! I tripped with this bucket of oil, this leftover
My
grease
fried
from
chicken.
last night's fried chicken. Oh no! I forgot everything.
Oh, boy. Well, this campaign's shaping up to be a real interesting situation. Sebastian. Good luck.
Yeah.
I'm calling it now. I'm gonna call it
Yeah.
final fight. Lulu doesn't do anything. She doesn't evolve or anything.
Yeah,
We
there's
just
no
get- we
like
just
final
get
form.
screwed.
She's just useless the whole
I'm
way through.
calling it right now. Lulu does
She
make
just
it to the final
dies.
fight.
She just dies
And we
at the
just-
end.
And we just lazily fight our way through the final fight. Like, are you dead yet? Are you dead yet? Are you dead yet? And we just look at I keep forgetting her name, Zariel. Like, are you dead yet? Are you? Please die, please die. Come on, let's
Just-
get some.
just
Give me the sword.
stop
give us the sword.
bleeding.
You get to Zariel and Lulu's like, I tried to get them killed before we got here. I'm sorry. I
Honestly,
tried
wouldn't
my
be
best.
surprised. Like,
It's like halfway through the fight. Like, can you just give us the sword so we can get out of here? We just want to get out of here. We don't want to do anything. You could have it if you want. Well, just let's
We're
get out
gonna
of
give
here.
it to somebody way less powerful than you. You can go kill them. Just let us leave.
It's
Oh.
Mad Maggie. She lives over there. You can't miss it. She has all the
Yeah.
giant. She's
I like
an old
this.
woman. Just go kill her real quick.
I just noticed there's dragons in there too, fighting. Looks like they're attacking Zariel's tower or something.
That's cool. We have new allies now.
I mean, hell is another place where somebody else powerful exists.
Yeah, we can make friends with dragons.
Asmodeus? I don't really want to make a
Tiamat.
play.
No, Tiamat.
Okay.
We're
Like,
not
I don't
gonna
really
talk-
want to sign any deals with Asmodeus.
We can't talk to Tiamat. She's on like the 5th floor or something. She's like the 5th or
No.
4th floor.
I believe Tiamat's here. Isn't she a prisoner?
I don't think so. I think she's a little lower down.
oh wait,
Although-
so if we just go bust out Tiamat, we can just.
Because if Tiamat's here, then Zariel ain't shit. Ain't jack shit compared to Tiamat. Because Tiamat
Yeah.
is like a
I was
Like
gonna
an
say, if
actual
she's
god.
here, yeah, like, fuck,
Deity.
let's go make a
No,
deal.
Tiamat's a prisoner. She can't leave. Remember, because there's that the first campaign, like what is it? Something of dragons, and then something of
Scary
Tiamat.
Horde of Dragons.
Yeah, Horde of Dragons. Like Tiamat's trapped, and they were
Yeah,
trying to
scary
release her, but they failed.
Let's just go get Tiamat. Easy,
She's,
easy.
we haven't
solution.
seen her.
Go find her.
Let's just adjust all of our question asking. Like, hey, is there a giant, like, 5-headed dragon down here somewhere?
I mean, she'd be pretty hot news if she were here. Unlike the bald-headed, I mean, like compared to the bald-headed angel, I mean, the 5-headed dragon, rainbow-colored dragon. I mean, I think that would draw an eye more than, you know, the Linkin Park music video chick over here.
Freebird, I'll help you. Well, how about this? How about we just let you take over this layer of hell and you help us?
I mean, you say that to any archdevil, and they're gonna help you. And that's what every devil wants, is to be in power.
Let's just go find a pit fiend, like find a random pit fiend, and just offer to help him take over.
No strings attached. We'll help them take over, and we just go home. That's it.
We just leave.
End of the deal. We'll be out of your hair forever, and you have fun. Her ruling for all eternity. I think that sounds good.
I'm liking it. Let's go find
I see
Charles.
no downside.
Charles, what are you doing?
Wait, no. We could just go talk to Mephistopheles.
Oh, that's the one.
But isn't
Hey.
he already in charge of, like, the
Yeah,
third
he's
layer or something?
the 8.
Why
Yeah.
not two? Why not expand your portfolio and rule 2 layers?
Oh, what about his, like, weird speaker dude? Hey, would you like to rule this area and rather than thawing your face every time you want to talk?
Exactly. We
Right,
have
that's-
options.
Fucked. Hey, that's not just me. That's really fucked.
We have options. All you gotta do is just help us get out of here. Hey, you promise to help us get out of here, and then we'll just have you take over. Easy. We'll kill Zaria. Actually, no, we still have to kill Zaria. I don't want to do that. Giovanni's too lazy to do that.
Too much work.
Yeah,
We'll find the sword that'll help you kill Zaria.
Yeah, afterwards, you have fun with that, honestly. I mean, this is too much. This is already too much like physical labor for Giovanni. He prefers to be like he prefers street level stuff, just feuding with old women or like people.
That sounds right.
This is way out of his ball. This is way out of his ballpark. He just likes regular drama, not this world-ending stuff.
This is what happens, I guess. This is the price we pay.
I mean, for the love of God, he's a street musician. He busks. He used to busk for money on the streets, playing music.
And look at you now.
Yeah, doing
Deep in hell.
Doing something he doesn't want to do, ever.
It's fine. We'll get out. Again, worst comes to worst, I could just banish you. Problem solved.
Final fight, he'll just stick his arm out and toss some magic spells.
Hurry
up, get it over with. I want to go home.
There is a monument. She is on this level, Tiamat.
Let's go find Tiamat. New goal. Let's go find Tiamat.
As Shauna always says, ain't no party like a Tiamat party.
Because the Tiamat party don't stop.
I mean, yeah, you have Belle, who is overthrown by her, so he probably not happy about it. You have Tiamat down there. There's a bunch of powerful things.
Better yet,
Let's do it.
Because the knight is tailing us, and she's probably looking through his eyes as well. We could just ask Zariel, if we help you find the sword, you just take us home.
Can you just send us back? Can we just leave?
Just let us go back. That's all we want. We'll just open up a portal with a sword and we'll just step on back. We'll be
I really don't care who's in charge down here.
Yeah, we'll be out of your hair or lack thereof.
Yeah, I had an original mission to help, but with something. How much was I being paid to be down here? Not enough.
I was gonna say not enough.
Definitely not enough now that you're down here.
Yeah. It was all right at the beginning, and this kind of sucks now. Although I've gotten so many new spells from being down here. The spell books I keep finding.
Yeah, but you're also saddled with Lulu the entire time you're down here.
Yeah, honestly, let's just go make a deal with Zario. A very quick, easy deal. We'll find the
I don't know. Oh, sorry.
Well, she used to be an angel. Well, she used to be an angel. She'll be able to say,
I don't know if it'll be an easy deal. The deal with it.
What we do is we just stand where we are and wave down. Like, I can't see you, but I know you're up there. Come here, you flaming horse riding nutsack. I got a deal.
Hey, we got a deal for you. We got a deal for Zariel. We'll help you find the sword.
Yeah.
Just all you gotta do is just let us go back to the material plane. Just let us go home. That's it. Easy, simple as that.
What's the worst case scenario? She said no.
Right? She says no. What's she gonna do? Right? After we find the sword, and
kill
she says,
you?
"Oh,
You're looking for my sword? Let me just kill you."
Well, she doesn't have it right now, does she?
Yeah,
No,
we got
I
all
know.
the leads. Why don't you just?
She doesn't have it. It's like, what?
No, I'm saying if she says no, like if she says no, I won't do it. You guys are just gonna keep going on the quest to find her sword? Like, are you gonna find it first and then ask her?
No, we're gonna find it and then
find it, kill her.
I see. Okay.
Riding dude. And then...
Gotcha.
No. We don't have to do all that. We'll get the sword and we'll just go home.
And we're taking all the balls and we're leaving.
We'll just get the sword, open the portal, and go the fuck
Imagine
home.
that coming back to the material world with a angel sword.
Fallen angel sword.
Yeah.
Angel sword. Yeah, Costa will be really happy.
Go to the local pawn shop. Yeah, I want to get rid of this.
I mean, none of you could use it, so.
How much are you willing to offer me for this sword?
No, because then what we can do, we can use that and we can make ourselves like messiahs or something. And we have like celestial swords and stuff. And then we could probably get some money performing and stuff.
Have an interplanar pawn shop.
Her sword would be priceless.
No, I'm saying we could open up like a little like viewing gallery at an art museum.
Oh.
That's true, yeah.
Some high-level rogue comes in and tries to steal it, and put an arrow through his throat.
You'll have every organization.
If the rogue comes in and tries to touch it, he's gonna his eyes are gonna burn out of his face. like the covenant, like the Ark of the Covenant or some shit.
There you
Indiana
go.
Jones. He touches it. I mean, we'll be fine because we're already in hell. We'll probably put a blanket over it. See, we're thinking. We're using our brains. We're brainstorming.
There are worse ideas. We've had worse ideas.
I mean, let's be honest. Even if we do get the sword, you know how long the journey back to Mad Meg is. We don't even know if she's not even going to be in the same fucking place as she was before, because the terrain keeps changing on us like a goddamn jigsaw puzzle, like the fucking slide puzzles that you try to do and you can't complete them because they're so fucking hard.
Thank you guys
like the one empty
for
space
joining.
And you try, like, slide the picture into place.
Anyone's still watching, but I'm gonna cut the
do this
stream
one piece,
now.
but you can't because if
have
you
a
try to
great
slide this one, it keeps going back to the same goddamn place, and you fucking hate it and you break it. You know those puzzles.
Yep.
And thanks for watching. Bye bye.
And you think, why the fuck do I even